Okay. Okay, YouTube side is now live. They missed all of that. I'm not sure if that's better or worse. I'm not sure if that's for better or worse. But anyway, long story short, my intentions were good with that worm, okay? I attempted to save the worm. My approach could use some improvement. I will not deny that. All right. Yeah, the intent was cure. The action was good lord. My Apple Watch just gave me a notification saying that, like, if I continued being as loud as I was, that, like, I was gonna cause permanent hearing damage. That's not good. That's not good. That I should probably not. So, all right. New updates in the SenkOtter life. I had a friend who was living with me for a while as a roommate, and he recently left. He got his new apartment this past weekend, or actually on Christmas Eve. So we moved him out on Christmas Eve. That's why I was spending Christmas Eve doing. That's why I wasn't streaming. So we moved him out Christmas Eve, and he made it out to his apartment that night. We had his bed in there, we had his TV in there, we had his console in there and whatnot. But the thing is that now that he's gone, a lot of the inhibition for me to be a reasonable volume when I'm in my room is gone. Completely gone. And so I'm going to try to resist the urge to, like, shriek. I'm gonna do my best. But it's not looking good so far. The fact that I just screamed like that, not good. So, other things. I'm not gonna lie. I've had way too much sugar these past couple days. Way too much sugar. You know, it's the holidays. They give you, like, cake and cookies and pies and, like, beverages. And I walked out of my buddy's place yesterday in, like, a total food coma. Because I went to my buddy's family's Thanksgiving, giving my family's away. They've been away for a while. But anyway, I like completely passed out from a food coma as soon as I got home last night. And then I woke up at like 2-3 a.m. Eyes wide open. I was like, I can't get sleep. I can't get back to sleep. So I was just like sitting, eyes wide open. I was probably like just lying in bed trying to get to sleep for like 2 hours. I probably should have worked on something. Like, I need to get into a better habit of like not forcing something that's not going to happen and just like work on something else. But anyway, I was like dead tired this morning. Then I had a bunch of coffee. And then I had like some of the leftover sweets from last night, and now I'm like back on the sugar high again. And I'm hoping that I make it to the end of the stream without crashing. I think I will. I've learned from my past mistakes, by the way. No more open top water bottle next to my desk. I will not allow Rook, my cat, to tip over my water again. It's not gonna happen. You add so much food and sugar and silly beverages that you're overdue for a salad. Yes, that's exactly where I am too. I went to the store today. I was so healthy. I bought a bag of buffalo wings that I air fried. I can't even say it with a straight face. It was healthy though. It was only 340 calories with no carbs. You know. Now cholesterol. Let's not talk about cholesterol. But it was great. It was just straight chicken and hot sauce. It was amazing. No fry on it. It was just like, I just put it through the air fry. Well, it was air fried, but it wasn't like fried. You know, it wasn't like grease fried. Anyway, I felt so much better. Like, even that felt like clean eating compared to the holiday eating that I've had. And I'm gonna improve. I'm gonna start eating fruit again. I'm gonna get back to the habit of eating fruit again. I was pretty good for a while. I was pretty good at the beginning of 2024, and then I started streaming, and like my healthy habits kind of went out the window. And that's on me. I'm not blaming streaming, but I do need to get better about balancing out my healthy habits and streaming. And I will. I promise you, I will not go full Asmongold on you guys. I promise you, it's not gonna happen. Yeah, I'm I'm not gonna talk about the Middle East to get myself banned. Let's see here. Frozen fruit is so good for snacking. It is. Frozen fruit is amazing. I like frozen fruit. I also like to put it through like the blender which I could do more of now that my blender is now a target for my roommate's use. For my former roommate's use. And we're still friends, by the way. We're still friends. We're gonna be neighbors. I'm actually moving into the same building that he is not too long from now. So it's like, we're gonna go from being roommates to neighbors. It's gonna be kind of funny. It's gonna be kind of funny. We're hoping to get like as many of our friend group as we can into that building so we can just take over the building, you know, like lay siege to it or something. Like, you know, I feel like if you have like 5 apartments taken over as like little hotspots as headquarters, you can just like do a hostile takeover. And this is in Minecraft. Anyway, that being said, yes, you keep forgetting blenders are real. They're great. They're a nightmare to clean, but they're great because what my strategy is, and what I want to get into the habit of doing, I had a swim coach who did this in high school. He used to make what he called green drink. So he would just blend up a bunch of stuff in his blender and like just make mason jars of green drink. And he went from like being like a really overweight middle-aged dude my freshman year to like running marathons by my senior year. I mean, if he could do it in his 50s, I could do it now, right? Maybe I'll run a marathon. I've always wanted to run a marathon. I've never been really built for running. He meal prepped smoothies. Yes, exactly. Yeah, and he kept them in mason jars. And I tried the green drink once. It was good. It felt good. You know, maybe that's what I'll do. I'll go full green drink. You know, he made it with like kale and like spinach and just like a bunch of fruit. That's what I make mine out of. When I was at my gym kick for most of last year, that's what I was doing. And I'm just basically gonna get back to it. Especially now that I don't have a bartender for a roommate. So exactly. Their Green Machine smoothie is great. The Naked brand. Yeah, their Green Machine smoothie is great, but it's so expensive, like $5 a bottle. You can make the same thing at home, like 3 of them for like $4, you know? Like the cost effectiveness of making your own smoothies is much higher. It's much higher. And it feels good too. And maybe that's my plan. Yeah, literally. Yeah, they're really good. But like you pay for the convenience when you buy like pre-made smoothies like that. Making your own is not that bad, especially if you have a blender. You can buy blenders for cheap right now too, I think. Let me see. How much are blenders running right now? And I'm not talking about like a fancy Fruit Ninja. You don't necessarily need one of those. If you just have like a normal blender, you can make most of what you need to do. $80. Yeah, not blender the 3D software. I feel like they got in trouble for recently. Look at this. Let me see. I'm just making sure there's nothing doxing here. Yeah. They're not like going like, oh, you know, you're SenkOtter and this is in the zip code and this is in the state. I actually did that to myself once on stream. Y'all didn't notice. I took down the bot immediately. I was like, no. This is not happening. Yo, good to see Moss here. Let's see here. So let me go here and like looking at blenders right now. You know, like $50 for like a tiny one, 20 if you want like a discount cheap one, 30, 50. It's not bad. Like when you think about it this way, you have the magic bowl with like the cup attached to the blender thing, so you basically just drink it right out of the blender. Yeah, it's great. And like, you know, the thing is that you don't need the Wolfgang Puck like blender here. That's ridiculous. I personally am under the belief that you should never spend more than like $50-$60 on a blender. You'll take that one to the right. Yeah. Good lord. Yeah, it's like, why would you ever need a blender that expensive? Like, I mean, at that point, like, this thing better be making me, like, sweat gold or something, you know what I mean? I mean, holy smokes. Like, I better be able to taste the individual atoms in what I'm drinking if it costs that much. Yo, this thing better have, like, a Hadron Collider in it, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, like, $45, 50, 20. I mean, this thing probably will break the first few times you use it. Your mom got one of the fancy Fruit Ninja blenders for Christmas years ago, and you can count the amount of times you've used it on one hand. Crazy. Yeah. Sometimes you get something really cool like that. It's like, oh, wow, this is the best gift I've ever gotten. And then, like, you don't use it. And then you just don't use it. I've had a few gifts like that. So one of the things that's terrible, is Well, it's not terrible. It's a good and bad thing. So a friend of mine bought me a Stream Deck for Christmas, so I returned my old one. And then it arrived. Or I got the one from my friend. And it uses USB-C, which I don't have any USB-C ports on my computer. But I have one on my work computer. So I rebought the Stream Deck I returned for home, and I'm using that one at work now. What do I use a Stream Deck for at work? I basically just programmed a bunch of pre-programmed or like pre-written emails onto the thing. So anytime somebody asks me a question that I've gotten a million times, I just press a button on my Stream Deck and it instantly busts out the email for me. It's nice. It's nice. I found a way to use a Stream Deck at work. It looks ridiculous at my desk and I love it. Yeah, it's been pretty fun. It's been pretty fun. Canned response, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Well, I have like a, you know, thank you for contacting us about, and then like in big letters and all caps says insert issue here, and like instead of like good morning or good afternoon, it says like good time of day. So there's a few things I might want to number those. I might want to number those, so I make sure that I like check off like items 1 through 3 of the things that I need to change, just so I don't make it painfully obvious it's a canned response. But it's done wonders for my productivity. It's done wonders for my productivity. I have like a little button whenever I get a Google Chat that opens up Google Chat now. It's pretty sick. I never thought the Stream Deck would be useful around the office, but I found a use for it. I found a use for it. And I like it too. It has a little clock on it too. I like it. So anyway. Stonks, yeah, that's what I need to do is I need to watch the stonks at work. I'm sure that's a very good use of my time. Okay, well, I should probably play Pokemon, huh? I feel like this is the longest I've talked in a while before like actually jumping onto a game. There was a lot to cover. There was a lot to cover. We talked about like, you know, my efforts to save a worm and how they went a little bit awry. We talked a little bit about blenders. We talked a lot of it about blenders, actually. I'm going back to the gym. I'm going back to the gym. Yapper for real. That's what I wanted to be. That's what I've always wanted to be. I've always wanted to be better at yapping. And, like, I was pretty good about it when I first started streaming. I don't know why. I got less good at it over the summer, but I feel like I'm bouncing back. So, yeah. Like, maybe I'm back into my yapper era. I want to have, like, a never-ending yapper era. My plan, my hope is that someday I can just like run a whole stream just talking. I would love that. I would absolutely love to be able to hit that point. And I think I can. But you know, for the time being, I kind of need a game running in the background to keep myself stimulated, you know? Let's take this and oh good lord, did I never close Pokemon from last week? I just left it running. Holy smokes. Hey, Emperor G. It's been a while since I've seen you. Hope you're having a good night, my friend. Let's see here. So I'm actually going to launch... Okay, Gary, you need to not get onto my... Okay, there we go. So apparently I just left Pokemon running last week. It's 5:22 a.m. for you. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, because you're in that European time zone. You're probably on winter break, my friend, if I had to guess. Let's see here. There we go. All right, now it's running. I can now do... Oh, man, I wish I had it. Okay, I can just do this. We're gonna do it this way. There we go. Continue. And I'll even change the category. Good lord. Ah, yes, I do need to hydrate. I have water this time. I am not repeating the mistakes. When is the last time I restarted my computer? I restarted my computer like last night. The thing is that the issue more is that I didn't restart my Switch. So my Switch has just been running the same game for like the last week. I'm hydrating right now, by the way. Ah, soda water, my beloved. Okay, there we go. There we go. Yeah, no, my computer is restarted quite frequently, actually. Yeah, I do my best to make sure that I do keep it properly taken care of. Soda water is a beautiful name for a baby girl. Yes, yeah. I feel like if you name your kid Soda Water, I feel like most people get it. I feel like that's a reasonable thing to do. Okay. Sorry, your brain is fried. You can't stop. No, that's fine. That's fine. That's exactly the type of input I need. I need input. Why is the stream still tagged Hollow Knight? It should not be. Pokemon Scarlet Violet. And we'll just throw a Pokemon tag on it too. Pokemon. There we go. Perfect. And change the category, because I always forget to change the category. And I think we're good. Yo, good to see you. You're just in time for Pokemon, my friend. You missed the worm allegations. Probably a good thing. Probably a good thing, not gonna lie. Yes, welcome. And I should have my wave back soon. Yo, what are you doing? Get back in the Pokeball. Jeez. You know, causing problems for me. Yeah, I'm not a worm murderer. The worm survived, okay? The worm survived. All is fine. Everything's fine. He's doing great. He's digging in dirt and doing worm things, you know? He's gonna grow. I was about to say he's gonna grow to be a fine, strong young man, but he's already quite grown. I don't think he needs any more help growing. Why did I forfeit old games? I didn't forfeit old games. Let's see here. I just kind of ran the course with Celeste. I beat Outer Wilds. I just kind of felt like moving on to new things. Let's see here. Shock that survived the throw. Well, you know, bugs are resilient creatures, you see? And so, what's Rook doing? She's like sitting by my mic boom. I hate when cats do this thing where they just like stare at each other. Well, like Celeste Strawberry Jam, I'll get back to it at some point. I just wanted a break from Celeste and wanted to try new things. We've been playing new games on the stream like crazy. I've been loving it. Let's see here. So we're gonna go back here, and where do I need to go? Good lord, what? Where am I? Where am I? Yes. So I hope that my cats are just staring at each other. I hate it when they do this, like when they just like look at each other for long terms. Windcraft, yeah, we'll get back to it at some point. Like I said, I'm just trying new things at the moment. Kind of doing what I feel like doing. Let's see here. How'd that happen? Okay, I think the next thing I need to do is I need to find the cryptid in the desert. Let's find the cryptid. We're gonna set this as destination. Sea of Stars. I don't know. Okay, Sea of Stars I might not come back to. I felt like when I was playing Sea of Stars, I was liking it enough, but I don't know. The response to it wasn't all that great. And I feel like I didn't have all that much to say about it as much as I liked it. That's kind of a game that I think I might actually just play on my own. You'll go look at the shop around the corner and see if there's a cheap Ace hat. Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, I do want to play some Balatro on stream at some point. Yeah, I've been loving Balatro. Let's see. Okay. We're going here. All right, I need to. Do I have my destination set? Yes. Yeah. No. I feel like several people have been wanting me to play Balatro, and I want to play Balatro. It seems like people are pretty excited about it, so I'm looking forward to playing some. Yeah, because honestly, I've gotten to the point where I'm getting to like the higher stakes, or at least I'm doing red stakes now. And that's been interesting. It's like a different game once you hit that point. The orchestra version of the theme of the Game Awards is awesome. Yeah, I heard that it was a good performance. I need to check out that performance because the thing is that I saw that they showed up, and it's sad. Did they win any awards? I know they got nominated for a bunch of stuff, but I hope they get some awards. They managed to get some awards because holy smokes, I feel like games like that like bridge like casual and like roguelikes or more complex game concepts like that are actually kind of important for like introducing new people to less casual games. Yeah, I do need to start posting schedules again. It might not be a bad idea. Yeah, my life's been kind of on the fly recently, but I would like to get back into the habit of posting schedules. Yeah, they won across a few different award groups. Hell yeah, they deserved it. They deserved it because it was amazing what they pulled off of that game. The idea of creating like a poker survival game like / roguelike like that was sick. I actually think that there's a lot of creativity to be praised there. Or yeah, it was just one guy. Yeah, no, that's the other thing that's crazy too. And it's funny too. Did you hear about like what happened? Well, it's not funny actually. I feel kind of bad, but apparently he's been fighting the Australian Games Commission, or PEGI, which I guess PEGI is Europe, and basically they're trying to say the game is like an 18+ game because it's like a gambling game, and it's like, nah, it really is not. Coded in Lua? Oh my lord. Yeah, that's actually really interesting because I feel like Lua is mostly used for like Roblox and like Roblox and Gary's mods. Hearing about somebody create a project from scratch in Lua is insane. That's awesome. By the way, welcome back, Kirby Main 646. I hope your journey on the treadmill was a fruitful one. By the way, how am I doing? I'm doing great. It's been a busy time in my life, but I've been trying to balance everything out with streaming, and I'm mostly making it work. I'm super excited because there's all sorts of new stuff that we're doing on the streams right now. I'm waiting to pick up a couple of things to really make some improvements, but it's been good progress. It's been good progress. I've been having a great time. This holiday season's been really fun. I've got to see a lot of people that I haven't seen in a while. It was great. I had an awesome holiday. Let's see. I hope you've had a good holiday too, Emperor G. Your legs hurt so badly you think you might need to tone it down next time? Yeah. No, it's very easy to overdo treadmill. One of the things that I would advise, and I mean, I'm not an exercise expert, but I've done enough of it and hurt myself. Happy to advise if you need help. Production pipeline stuff is your jam. Actually, yes, Bob. At some point, if you have a chance, or next time our D&D group is over, I might have you check out what I'm doing with my sound stuff and see what you think. I feel like I've done a good job of handling sound on my own, but I am always happy to take advice from somebody who's a little bit more well-versed in it, because I've learned a lot of stuff on my own, but that doesn't necessarily mean I'm an expert at it. It means that I've managed to muddle through. So yes, I will happily take that advice. Let's see here. I'm thinking here. There's something I was gonna comment on. Holidays. Seeing people. Oh, yo, Cosmo. Welcome. You've never played this game before? Well, you can watch me fail at it. I've been doing all right. It's been, you gotta go. Yeah, no, I have a great dinner, Amanda. I'm hoping that's dinner for you. I hope it's not breakfast. Let's see here. Yeah, but Cosmo, hope you're having a good night. Yeah, we're pretty early on still. I think I only have like 2 or 3 gym badges right now. I think I have 3, and it's interesting because I feel like balance-wise, this is the most open end. Ah! Oh, jeez. That played through my speakers. That was nuts. I was like, what in the world? Let me... Boom. There we go. That was so funny. Yeah, because it played so loud. Like, I had my speakers cranked all the way up because I was playing Oblivion last night, because that's like my favorite game of all time. And I had it playing through my speakers. I had my speakers turned up because Oblivion is kind of quiet. And so just like the crack played through my speakers, and it just like, boom. If I'm trying to do things, you have a whole suggestion channel? Sure. Yeah, I'd be welcome to... oh yeah, yes, I do. I do have a whole suggestion channel. No, I'm looking forward to checking some of that stuff out too, because we're pretty close to beating the main story of Hollow Knight. Because I'm not gonna go for like the whole completion stuff. I'm gonna play enough of it, but I'm not gonna like 112% or anything. And so I'm gonna need a new game to play after that. So it was the best investment you ever had because more posture checks. Exactly. Yeah, that's true. That one was good too, because the way that it played through my speakers, it literally just like it actually got me to sit up straight with as much as it startled me. Holy smokes. I swear, if he flinches, I was about to say, if he flinches, I'm gonna scream. You're wondering how far you're in the games you're playing in those 3 games? Let's see here. So right now I'm playing Pokemon, I'm playing Hollow Knight, and I'm playing Slime Rancher. Slime Rancher we're almost done with 2, actually. So yeah. Slime Rancher's been fun. I've really liked Slime Rancher. I like that game a lot more than I was expecting to, because that's part of what I absolutely loved about it, is that it was a game that is one that I would normally not play on my own. And I ended up absolutely loving it. Yeah, it's there's Slime Rancher 2, that there is, and I'm not sure. So I believe it's still in early access, if I'm not mistaken. If it's still in early access, I might wait on it and see what else in like the total essentials list I've not played yet, because there's a few that I've been wanting to check out. By the way, you got a $30 Steam card for your birthday, so you got Omori. Yes, you're gonna love it. Omori's great. What? Oh, okay. For a minute there. Oh no. Okay, for a minute there, I thought I was getting Joy-Con drift on this controller. It might be starting. I mean, I have another controller. I can play with another controller, but... Okay, so is this the dude that they want me to fight? All right, well, obviously I'm not going to use a electric type Pokemon on it. You got gifted Outer Wilds for Christmas by a streamer? Hell yeah. Yeah, no, I hope you enjoy it. I mean, obviously you saw that we had fun playing it. Let's see here. I'm going to change position. Put him here. And hopefully we don't get cooked. Yeah, this is a big boy. He's kind of furry too. What in the world? I always felt like Donphan had more of like a lizard texture. Okay. He's a loud boy too. That animation for the character swaying around. You know, people want to see you play the game. So if you finish your game's bucket list, you'll stream it on Twitch. Oh hell yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah. Yeah, this game is a mess, and I absolutely love it.
Hello, SenkOtter. This is Professor Sada. Great Tusk is a Pokemon that came from the Great Crater of Paldea. I ask you do whatever is needed to subdue it for me, with all due caution, of course.
Yeah, make me do it. Make me do it. All right. Holy smokes! My poor bro. My poor little Capsicum. He's tiny. He's tiny. We are 3 gym badges in right now, and 3 gym badges, and I think 3 of the 5 cryptids, if I'm not mistaken. I'm calling them cryptids because I don't know what else to call them. Okay, I'm gonna terastalize. We're terastalizing here, and good lord, I hope this guy doesn't one-shot my poor Capsicum. I would freak. I would freak. Okay. I feel like we could pop off one. Not you, Siri. Jesus. Okay, there we go. Siri. Okay. We're gonna figure this out, folks. We're gonna make it. Good lord. We might be cooked. We might be cooked. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. What level is this thing? Since you're ending the 2 other games, you really do wonder what's next on the list. Yeah, I'm excited to figure that out myself. I've got ideas. I've got big ideas. It's just a matter of, why did I use Covet? Can I run? Can I just run? I can't escape. Okay, can I use a Pokédoll? I feel like I need to, like, get out of here. I need, oh, stop! Okay. Here we go. We're gonna go here. And it's probably gonna be Balatro. One of the games will be Balatro. At least every now and then. What do you mean I can't use this right now? Oh my lord. Okay. We might be cooked, folks. We might be cooked. Okay, use Rapid Spin again. Rapid Spin we can survive. Oh, don't raise your speed, please. What? Wait, what? It's super effective. What type is this thing? It's not ground type? It must be like ground dark, I guess? Weird. Okay, let's go ahead. Yeah, but the other game, I was playing Red Dead 1, and I might still play some Red Dead 1. Those streams are weird because I get really good clips out of them, and I like Red Dead 1, but I don't know. I might give that game another couple of streams before I make a final verdict as to whether I'm going to keep playing on stream. I'm definitely going to keep playing that game, but that might be kind of like Sea of Stars, where it might be better to play it off stream. You forced me to donate. No, nobody's ever forced to donate, my friend. Nobody's ever forced to donate. Let's see here. Okay, there we go. All right, we might be able to survive this. I'm going to blow through all my items to do it, but we might be able to survive this. Ugh. Okay, what I need, and I don't think I have. Oh, I know what to do. Okay, I'm gonna waste so many items on this, but in a couple hours, your brother wants to play a game. Hey, spend time with your brother. Yeah, you never know when you get to do it again. Let's see here. Boom. All right, heal. I want to do X. I want to do X defense. All right. If I could do an items are meant to be used exactly. I'm so bad at using. Well, usually I don't have to use items in Pokemon games because like these games are usually balanced so far in the player's favor. I've been pleasantly surprised that actually this game sometimes throws some challenges at you. I think it's mostly because I keep wandering into areas that I should not be. Okay. Perfect. Okay, we're golden. We're golden. All right, if I can heal again. He can't really do much to me now. Wait. Right. I just realized, I think Brick Break might lower defense raises. No. It gets rid of Reflect and the light screen. Okay, we're good. We're good. Yeah, it's not very effective. It's going to continue to not be effective. All right, we're golden. We're going to make it, folks. Yeah, you can't do anything now. Yeah, you can go as fast as you want. It's not going to matter. Bam. All right. And I can probably pop off one more attack as long as he doesn't crit. All right. Yeah, keep raising that speed. I don't care. There we go. All right. This is so stupid. Never in my life would I've imagined that actually using like an X defense in a Pokemon game and needing it. Like usually you're so over leveled for everything in a Pokemon game if you like battle all the trainers. No, I do like... The problem is that for every challenge like this I go through, there's another place that I was supposed to go to that I'm over leveled for now. So it's like a mixed bag. Although it does feel really cool to take something like this on. I'm not gonna lie, Dash Bun has become a new favorite of mine. I like Dash Bun a lot. Okay. Alright. Gonna take him down. What? Oh, yeah. Okay, I see you now. Alright, so he's gonna get Madge and run. Fine. That's golden. Alright. We need to heal. I need to heal this poor chump. And there is a small problem. That was my only X defense. So the question becomes, what do I do now? I hope that I have a move that I can teach Dash Bun to give him better defense. I don't want to use Reflect. He can't even use it anyway. Okay. I don't know if he has... Snarl might work. No, it won't, because I need to lower his, specifically his attack. I need to either raise my defense or lower his attack. Raising defense is going to be more effective because one stage of a raise, if I remember correctly, is worth 2 of a lower. But I could be mistaken. You should get some sleep. Well, hey, thank you for stopping by, nevertheless, my friend. It's always good to see you, Emperor G. Yeah, you got 2 streamers to assist tomorrow? Hell yeah. Sounds like you've been busy. That's a good thing. Let's see here. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go... All right. Maybe I'll just go back to town or a Pokemon Center. And if I can find... I need to find somebody selling defense items. I'm not going to go back to the Earthquake dude right now. I feel like that is... that would be a word that I would only say in Minecraft. So, let's hear. It's... You've been playing some single-player games? Yeah, I mean... I feel like Time to Yourself and those types of things are good too. I've been playing Oblivion in my free time recently, and I've really liked it. I play Oblivion like once a year. Although the past few years I have a... What's the button to get on the horse? Not the horse, but the thing. Up. Good lord. This is... Okay, plus maybe? Is it plus? I promise y'all, I will learn. It's plus. But yeah, I've been playing like this one Oblivion playthrough that I've had since like 2020. And what I do is I just come back to it every now and then, and I'm just about to finish it. I did all of the guild quest lines. Oh, you've been playing Rain World. Oh lordy. I thought about Rain World, and then I looked at it, I was like, oh, holy smokes. I'm doing okay in Hollow Knight. I don't feel like I'd do too well in this game. You finished 9 Souls the second time. Bow, Path of the Teal Lotus. I don't know. I've heard the name of that game. I don't know what that game looks like. Let's see here. Sheepy A Short Adventure. A lot of people want me to play Sheepy. Sheepy I might actually play at some point. And the Tarnishing of Juxtia. Drova and Nana Apostle. I know Nano Apostle. But yeah. Sheepy is a 2-hour thing. Yeah, that's what I've heard. Like, that was one of the suggestions I got, is I could maybe do it in a stream. So I've considered doing that. It doesn't sound like a half bad idea. And that's like one that I could just like stream, release the VOD on, and call it good. Okay. Holy smokes. Holy frame rates. I will say, as much as I have liked aspects of this game, it is amazing that this game released with the frame rate that it has. Rainbow is a game for me. It'd be fun seeing you die over and over like in Celeste. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, I'm not saying I won't play it, but it might be a hot minute. I'll give it a look. Let's see. I will say that Hollow Knight like feels right about the level that it should be for me. Although I had some flashbacks. I had some flashbacks to Celeste days during the Path of Pain on the last Hollow Knight stream. I realized when we died, is that hot minute, a year or two? It's not a year or two. But let me see here. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. I realized when we ended that stream the other night, like, I could have dropped the teleporter point at the last stretch of the Path of Pain and gone back that way. And I am considering maybe getting back to that point before next Hollow Knight stream and seeing if we can take on that boss and do it for real this time. We'll see. I feel like the one flaw with that plan is I think I have to spend spirit points to get back to that point, so, we'll see. But yeah, because I was disappointed that we didn't get the Path of Pain done the other night. But play Nine Souls if you want to play something a lot like Hollow Knight. Bowpath of the Teal Lotus is a cheaper version of Hollow Knight. Yeah, it seems like there's a lot of Metroidvanias coming out these days. We have like a lot of them out there now, which is cool. I think it's great. But yeah, I've noticed too that there's kind of a mixture of quality. Some of them are really good, some are okay. I've yet to come across one that's outright bad. But that doesn't mean it won't happen. Let's see here. The other Metroid game I've been wanting to play is Metroid Dread. Now that I have the capture card up and running, I might play some Metroid Dread at some point. I've been wanting to play Dread badly. It looks so cool. It's been a hot minute since I played a Metroid game too. Yeah, because I've been really looking forward to the new Prime game coming out. I mean, it feels like you really should sleep. I know the feeling. Yeah, I've got a couple of streamers that, like, I usually raid into or watch after my streams. And there are times where, like, one of our friends of the channel, Soma Fujimori, there are times where I'll be watching his stream, and he'll be like, oh, it's getting kind of late. And, like, the second I hear him say it's getting kind of late, I look at the clock and it's like 3:30 in the morning and I have work the next day. I'm like, oh no. You're like, oh my lord. Holy smokes. Yeah, when he's like, I just love that when he says it's late, I know I'm in trouble. Like, if I'm watching his stream and he says it's late, it's like, oh no. Oh boy. Yeah, fortunately that's not happening in a hot minute. I've been trying to get better about getting my sleep in, especially after I got sick a few weeks ago and I wasn't able to stream that one weekend. Yeah, I don't want a repeat of that. Yeah, because I felt so bad about us missing those streams. Yeah, exactly. This is fine. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, it's the same for a few other streamers I watch too. Like Cup usually streams later than I do. And yeah, when he's ending stream, I'm like, I'm afraid to know what time it is. I am genuinely terrified to know what time it is. Oh man. Yeah, I think the thing is though is that a lot of times, like, I'll watch somebody else's stream as I'm working on stuff for me, like if I'm doing video editing for a short, or if I'm working on something with a model, or if I'm working on like sound stuff. Sometimes I'll have somebody stream running in the background, just to have like just to make the process a little bit more comfy, I guess. I don't know, just to make it a little bit less isolated, because it's like it's a little bit easier to focus than being in a Discord call with friends, but at the same time, like, I can chat with people in whoever's chat I'm in while I'm doing that. And so I found that I kind of like doing that for work stuff, or for working on stuff. But yeah, it's funny because like my comfort streamers usually run later than I do, so when they say it's late, it's terrifying me. Yeah, that was kind of the position I was in last night. I woke up after food comaing, after getting to a major food coma, after like our dinner last night, and I could not get back to sleep. I should have worked on stuff to like help myself get back to sleep as opposed to just lying awake, but unfortunately that didn't happen. It didn't happen. Okay, so what do we do? My hope is, ooh, charm would be great. Charm we could maybe do. Okay, that's an option. What else do we got? Protect, and I don't care about protect. Okay, so I feel like what we need to do, what I really want is like iron defense or something. Have I made peace with people being in VC and talking during the stream at some point? I'd prefer to do that as a collab with another streamer at some point, but I mean, honestly, right now, I'm just kind of trying to focus on building my own presence. Let's see here. I'm going here. Helping Hand, Misty Terrain. Okay, I need to do... Here's what I think we do. Okay, I need to watch my cat too, because she's getting dangerously close. Dangerously close to my power button. Okay. No. Oh, okay. Oh, that was terrifying. Terrifying. I saw her foot like get millimeters close to that thing, and I was like, no. Okay. I think we find a Teddy Ursa, and we make a charm TM. Can the cat reset the chapter again? Oh my lord. Don't say that. Don't say that. I mean, we haven't made all that much progress on stream. Most of it's been me kind of fumbling around trying to figure out where to go. But at the same time, I value the precious minutes I've spent fumbling. All right, I need to find Teddy Ursa. I need to like beat up some Teddy Ursa. No, actually, it's not the cat on steroids. My old cat. Well, I guess in a way she's kind of like, it feels like she's kind of on steroids too, because she went from like not being able to jump up on things and just kind of sleeping in her bed all day to like all of a sudden she's doing really well and like jumping and running around and like kind of teaching my other cats a lesson. And I was like, what in the world is going on? This cat's like over 20 years old. What is happening? Okay. Teddy Ursa. Let's go to the Pokedex real quick. Nope. Someday I'll learn the buttons. Someday I'll learn the buttons. Good lord. This is terrible. Okay, there we go. I need to go... I think it's actually the minus menu. There we go. And let's find Teddy Ursa. Can I... I feel like every generation they make the Pokedex worse. I hate to say it. I hate to say it. I feel like every generation they make the Pokedex just slightly worse. Let's see here. Because there used to be like a search feature. Yeah. Okay. All right. That's fine. That's fine. I could find Teddy Ursa. Oh yeah, that's right. Teddy Ursa has a third evolution now. I need to get one. I should probably actually start packing a Teddy Ursa and get him evolved. I kind of want to do that. Maybe I not only catch a Teddy Ursa or beat him up, but I actually, yeah, let's find one. You're gonna come back and complain another day? Well, hey, Monster, not Monster, Emperor G, it was really good seeing you. It was really good seeing you, and I hope you're doing well, my friend. Hope you're having a good holiday. Hope you have a great New Year's if I don't see you before then. I hope I do see you before then. But yes, take care, my friend. Let's see here. I think... yeah. No, that was a Freudian slip. The thing is that y'all, you two bring such similar energy to chat sometimes. Oh man. Let's see here. I'm gonna go farewell, my friend.
Goodbye, Emperor G.
Let's see. All right. Where do I go? Where do I go from here? Where was I? Oh yeah. Can I just fly? I find it crazy that they got rid of fly. Okay, minus map. Okay, I've got it. Oh my lord. Like, I feel like most of this is just like watching me fumble through menus sometime. That's not a good thing. That's not a good thing. I don't know, maybe y'all find it funny. Oh, I have it hard locked to north. Perfect. Okay. So I think I need to be somewhere around here. Closest way to go is probably from here. We'll head northeast. Digging the fail play? Yeah. I feel like it's why... You ever watch, like... You ever watch a video of, like, an old person? Yeah. Okay, I swear. Have you ever, like, opened up an old person's phone and found that they accidentally took a screen recording of themselves trying to, like, navigate, like, an application on their phone, and they're, like, closing and reopening things and, like, searching for things in the wrong places and stuff like that? I feel like this is what my Pokemon Scarlet gameplay looks like. I feel like that's what my Pokemon Scarlet gameplay looks like, and that's not a good thing, especially for somebody who does IT for a living. It's kind of a not kind of a fail. It's just a fail. It's just a fail. I think I need to go over here. I think this is approximately whereabouts I need to go, roughly. If I check my map, I remember where the map button is, and I look at Teddy Ursa. Is there recently viewed? Oh, good lord, no recently viewed. Come on. Okay. Oh, perfect. Okay, even better. All right. It looks like I pinpointed about the right spot. Right about where that fork in the river is. Down by the river. Okay. So, yeah. I should have been the singer for the Baldur's Gate theme. I would have been great. I would have been like, sing to me song, sing to me so softly. Oh, good lord. I don't have enough water. I don't have enough water right now to be singing like that. Oh, it's our bro. It's our broski. Hey, it's you, SenkOtter. Clive? Oh, dang it. Like I said before, the name's Clive. Please don't forget it. Anyway, SenkOtter, I owe you one. Thanks to you, I've been accepted into Operation Starfall. What's your endgame? I need answers, that's all. How do I resolve this situation with Team Star and what's causing its members' odd behavior? Odd behavior? Team Star is the subject of more than a few nasty rumors swirling around the academy, you know. I need to play a wizard in D&D with this voice. This is like my new favorite character voice that I've come up with, and I love it so much. I love it so much. Some say that bullying has caused a worrying number of students to drop out of school. Yeah, Blender is tricky, man. But I just saw that, like, Blender is... I learned it for a mod that I made for a while back. And it's not easy. It ain't easy. Yeah, that's that. The learning curve on Blender, from what I understand, hard to learn, okay-ish to master. Others say they've been holed up in their bases, plotting to cause trouble for the academy. But these are rumors. The matter I am directly confronted with is something else. I am talking about Team Star's persistent truancy. Oh, truancy! I was gonna play a sound, I didn't know what sound to play. They've all been skipping class for a while now. 5 of them in particular, the so-called bosses of Team Star, haven't so much as set foot inside the classroom for over a year. Okay, so in the American school system, that would not work. That's called a 10-day drop. They would have gone. They would not be the school's concern anymore. I know this is a private school. I mean, at which point, that's on them. They're paying money. They're paying money for these fools. And it seems that the team's rank and file have recently started stirring up mischief as well. That's why I took it upon myself to issue a direct order to Team Star to disband. I informed them that should they refuse, I would have no choice but to expel all the students affiliated with their team. Dude, you just tipped your hand. But I'm afraid there's been no response, and the deadline I set for them to make their choice between dissolution or expulsion is nigh upon us.
So you see, when I overheard you talking on phone to Cassiopeia, I couldn't have come at a more crucial time.
Oh, great. Speaking of Cassiopeia.
It's Cassiopeia. Can you hear me? Another time then. Be careful.
I see that you're coming up to one of Team Star's bases. Was there someone with you just now?
It's just me.
Well, be warned that Team Star will have his guard up after losing one boss to you already. This base won't go down as easily as the last one. Proceed with extreme caution. I'll be in touch.
There we go. I had to change up that robot voice. I need to I need to find a better, like, I'm over the phone effect. I know I have one. I know I can find it. Okay, I don't want to go near these people's stupid base. I don't want to touch their stupid base. You should definitely play a wizard with a speech impediment, obsessed with lizards or something. That would be great. That would be so great. Yeah. Yeah, just like instead of killing goblins, like I capture them in little orbs and I send them out to fight people. Like playing like a wizard Pokemon master would be so funny. Like yeah, instead of being like a ranger, make him a wizard. Like, and the fun thing I love about wizards is you can play wizards in D&D as like such jackasses. Well, we talked a little bit about what did you miss, Amanda? I'm not gonna lie, you missed most of what you missed was me fumbling through menus. I'm not gonna lie, most of what you missed was me fumbling through menus. But you know, we're on the right track now. We're on the right track. I compared my menu gameplay to like watching a screen recording that an old person accidentally took on their phone. You know what I'm talking about? Like when you have like an old person who has accidentally set a screen recording on their phone. It's like a 10 gigabyte video and you're trying to get it off their phone so that they can actually like do stuff with their phone, and you watch like their video of like what they were doing on the screen recording. It's mostly just them like going in and out of menus and backing in and out. Yeah, that's what my gameplay here in Pokemon Scarlet was like. Hey, welcome Mario Mayhem. I'm doing great. I had an awesome Christmas. I went to a buddy's place for Christmas. Went over to his family's place. They gave me pumpkin bread. I ate a bunch of it today. I had like 2 slices of pumpkin bread last night. I took the pumpkin bread to work, shared it with all my coworkers. I had half a loaf of pumpkin bread left. I had more pumpkin bread at work. More pumpkin bread when I went home. I've had so much pumpkin bread and homemade eggnog over the past week. I'm not gonna lie. My body was not happy with me, but my soul was happy. I've had a good Christmas. It was a good Christmas. I had myself a merry little Christmas, and my heart was something from now on. Okay, anyway, let's go ahead and move this way. Yeah, pumpkin bread's good. It was like homemade pumpkin bread too. I think it was. It was either like homemade or like bought from like a local bakery. It was very good. Yeah, it was funny because because we got this, one of like the bosses at the other departments at work, like, I left it out in like in the break room, and I left a knife next to it so people could slice them, and like one of the bosses of the other departments was like, oh hey SenkOtter, I see you left some bread out there, so I thought you know, since you left it out, I hope you don't mind that I took some. And I was like no, it was for you. He's like, oh great, because I almost felt bad about taking some. I didn't know if it was for me, but you looked really good. It was really good. I was like, it's fine, sir, you can. It was here for everybody. Anyway, yeah. Amanda might know. Yeah, it's You've been playing Mario and Luigi Brothership. It's a good game. Yeah, so I've heard. One of our chatters, Derps, was super excited for it coming out, and I love the Mario, like the Mario and Luigi RPG games. Those games are so fun. They're like, those are. Some of those games are just like Nintendo at their absolute best. I absolutely love those games. So, yeah, I'm glad that you're enjoying it because I've heard good things, and I'm excited to play them myself at some point. Let's see here. I played Superstar Saga. I love Superstar Saga, and I've played Mario and Luigi Partners in Time. You not get to make cheesecake yet, and you're still craving it? Hell yeah. Yeah, well, hey, that means that it's gonna taste even better when you make it. Okay, so supposedly Teddy Ursa's somewhere out here. You give me you, Teddy Ursa. Me need. Oh, I bet you they're in that cave. Okay, Betty. We'll figure that out. You first, it's the first Mario RPG you've really played. You have Paper Jam, but you haven't really played it. Yeah, I've heard mixed things about Paper Jam. You've only played Superstar Saga, but it's the best game you had on Game Boy. It was great. It was great. Like, the writing of that game was fun. Like, the music, too, was so catchy. Yeah, like the battle theme of that game and like the Mario dance that like Mario and Luigi were always doing, like where they were like throwing their arms up in the air. I was like, boom, 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 boom. It was so good. It was so good. I absolutely love those games. Yeah, I heard that they recently ported Superstar Saga over to the Switch, if I'm not mistaken. So I've heard. I'm not sure. It might have been the 3DS. I don't know. I know that they ported them to a semi-recent console. And I really liked those games. I'm considering playing them, especially after Derps talked about them in our chat so much. Okay. So let me see here. If I look on where I am on the map right now. If I look where I am right now. Map. You see, I'm figuring it out. I'm figuring out the menus. I've kind of got it. Okay. You know what? I bet you. Hang on. If I go back to Pokedex. If I go back to the Pokedex. I bet you he is in that upper cliffside there. Well, no, it's just west of the river fork. And I am just... I need to work my way south. I'm too far north. No wonder. Okay. Betty, we can make this happen. That looks like a Fortnite map. It kind of does. It kind of does, honestly. I mean, and the problem is that this game came out kind of after Fortnite, so it's not out of the question that they could have been like, oh, what would make Pokemon better? Fortnite. Let's see here. You got it on an emulator, but you didn't really get too far past the tutorial, mostly because the emulator botched the textures for the paper people. Yeah. I mean, that's like one of those games, Paper Mario, that was like built for like Nintendo hardware. Hey, look at that. There's a little stud. All right. Okay. So he may look like a teddy bear, but I've seen pictures of what they're doing with the new evolution for this guy. It looks sick. It looks
nice.
So I'm looking forward to checking it out. I really want one of the new ones. But yeah, then you got it by downloading after hacking your 3DS. You know, it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy how the 3DS had some pretty wild stuff that people were doing with it for a while. It was kind of nuts. I mean, the Switch did too, because there was that whole thing with the Switch where you could like mod it by just using a paperclip on it. They fixed it. Pretty early on. But the fact that was even a thing, that you could just unlock a Switch by putting a paperclip in like the right Joy-Con slot, nuts. Absolutely insane that was a thing. By the way, in Minecraft. Let's see here. I'm gonna go ahead and throw a Pokeball. Bam! stay in the ball. Hell yeah. Look at that. It's just that easy, folks. All right. So, I hope all the 3DS needs is downloading a couple things. Well, what I want to do, if I possibly can, is I want to find a way to cast my 3DS on stream. Minecraft never ceases to amaze you, such a deep game. Yes. Yeah. It's kind of nuts. Every time I get back into Minecraft, I realize, like, there's so many things I still haven't seen in it yet that I want to play. Yeah. Ow! Oh man, I forgot that I added the new sound effect to that thing. Oh man, like the bonk. Oh man, that's awesome. Okay, who do I replace? We need a Minecraft speedrun stream. That'd be actually kind of fun. I'd be down for that. I would not mind doing that. Okay, who do I replace? Maybe I don't want a Teddy Ursa in my party, because I feel like I'm pretty good with everybody else I have at the moment. You mean people talking intricate crimes in Minecraft? Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, that's true. Yeah, no, you know, crimes in Minecraft, they're the best. All you need to do, I mean, relatively within TOS, is just follow up a state with min Minecraft, and it's like, oh yeah, it's just a new feature they have in Minecraft. All you need is a computer and SD card reader, really? Oh yeah. I know what you mean. Yeah, I'm hoping to get like a capture card or something that can run a 3DS. I know there's one out there, I think. I'm not certain on that though. Incinerate. But yeah, a Minecraft speedrun stream would be fun, and that would be a pretty easy one. I could probably do it. I was just about to take a sip out of a bottle that I should not have taken a sip out of. I wanted water, and that was not water. Good thing I realized. Let me see here. We need another Teddy Ursa. How am I doing on materials? I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a huge fan of this whole materials to make a TM thing. Kind of an L. You'll do a practice Minecraft speedrun with me? That'd be fun. That'd be fun. Yeah, I bet I could. You know, I don't think I've ever actually fought the Ender Dragon now that I think about it. The more I think about it, I don't think I've ever actually done it. Because usually I get distracted and like just go down beneath the surface and just mine diamonds all day. Like, that's like the problem with me in Minecraft is like, I build a house. It's usually like, it's usually a 2 to 3 story cottage. And then like, it looks like a small house on the outside, and then I just build like a giant basement, and I just keep digging down in my basement, and then after I've dug down in my basement, I just start like going out iron doors into the mines, and then I just like start mining things like endlessly, and I just get caught in a loop of mining, and I never actually like do any of the things I'm supposed to. Okay, we're doing that next time. Hell yeah. Betty, I recently bought a new copy of Minecraft because my Java edition is gone. I was one of the dummies who did not migrate their Mojang account. What's here? You've been learning how to God bridge in Minecraft. God bridge is basically bridging, shift bridging, but not shifting. Interesting. By shifting, do you mean like holding shift to do the sneak thing so you don't fall off? I'm curious to know what that means. Okay, there we go. There we go. So, I got a Teddy Ursa claw, but I think I need a Teddy Ursa fur, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check something here. If I go here. How am I doing on Teddy Ursa fur? I need to... Is there a way to organize all of this? There usually is. X, Y, select. Ah, sort it by name. Perfect. Teddy Ursa claw is what I needed. Okay, I feel like we have enough. Easy. You used to be a menace when it comes to Minecraft Bed Wars, except you weren't actually good, you were just annoying. You learned how to do the speed bridge on 1.89 though. Yeah, you basically click extremely fast, go 6 to 8 blocks, jump and repeat. Interesting. So what does that do? That gets you really high up. But why? I guess is my question. why, as my father would say. Yeah, my father got into the habit recently. He's about, I think he just turned 60 this year. And he's gotten in this weird habit where he'll like pronounce words that have the WH with a who. So like, especially when he's mad for some reason. So like, he'll say stuff like, I don't understand why anybody thinks this is a good idea. I don't understand what they're thinking. And it's like, Dad, why are you doing this? Like, this is like a Family Guy bit. Why are you doing this IRL? Please stop. Please stop, Father. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Like, I'm hoping it's a habit he breaks. Or like, next time I see him, he just stops. Because I'm concerned. I'm concerned for... yeah. It's like a Family Guy bit. Like, he's like doing the Stewie thing. And I'm like, why? Yeah, that's who I. It's fast. That's who I. Yeah, maybe I should start doing that on stream. Start pronouncing it with the who. The who. You know. I don't know who when the next stream will be. I do. It's going to be tomorrow. But, you know, like when you add the who. The who. You know. I don't get it. I don't. Okay, so speaking of things that I don't understand why they happen, I've got Joy-Con drift in my left control stick in my Pro controller. First time I've had this. It's cool whip. Yeah. It's cool whip, Brian. All right. Anyway, I should not start doing Stewie impressions. I should not. I did think it would be kind of funny. I did think it'd be kind of funny. Like, we've got a few people at my work named Brian. And I was considering, like whenever I talk with them, like talking in the Stewie voice, and like while I'm in front of them, and if I'm talking to somebody else, not talking to them in the Stewie voice, like that, like talking to other people in a normal voice, but then when I go back to talking to Brian, I'm like, well, Brian. I feel like people would love me. People would love me. You know, that'd be really cool, and that'd be a really cool and normal and hinged things to do. Yo, welcome, Goober. I hope you're having a good night. Hope you're having a great night. Hope you had a good holiday. If you celebrate Christmas, I hope you're about to have a good holiday if you celebrate one of the other ones. But yeah, anyway, I was talking about how my father was pronouncing things with the WH, like what and where and why, and I don't get it. I don't get it. You're pretty sure HR would have a problem with a Stewie? Yeah. Never. Yeah, HR would love me. Oh, man. You know. Be like, then I could, like, after I get fired, I could come on stream, and I could be like, holy crap, chat! This reminds me of the time I got fired from work for doing Stewie impressions at work! You know, and then it's like, and then we have like a jump cut to, like, IRL me, like, getting fired from work after, like, calling somebody Brian for, like, the 10th time in a day. It'd be great. Yo, welcome, Zaxi. Hope you're having a good night. Let's hear, as long as the joke is funny, you can't get in trouble for it. That's like the Constitution. Yeah, exactly. You know, I have a right to be funny. You know, I'm sure that they'll understand. Like, you know, if I'm in a court of law, I could be like, Your Honor, but it was funny. And they're gonna be like, Like, and here's the thing. Here's what I need to do. I need to, like, just accompany anything I do on that front. Your friends and I have this bit where whenever you drink, someone puts up Family Guy on the TV and we notice how long it takes everybody to notice. Your record is 40 minutes. Yeah, it's kind of like one of those background noise shows, you know? It kind of has at that point. Yeah, I was talking about how I should start talking to people at work who are named Brian and like a Stewie voice, but then like in front of them with other people, just talk to other people in a normal voice. But anytime I talk to them, just like be like, well, Brian, I don't think I can fix this today. Like, you know, I like I said, I like Bob was saying, I'm sure HR would love it. They would love it. And like, if I just follow it up with a, like, if I just do the laugh track anytime I do it, then it's always funny. It's gonna always be funny. And then I'm good. Like, I feel like the laugh track, I feel like sitcoms figured out the in Minecraft thing before people on Twitch did. So what do I mean by that? What I mean by that is like, you know, sitcoms have been making unfunny jokes for years, you know what I mean? But, like, if you follow up, like, an unfunny joke with a laugh track, it's like an implied in Minecraft, you know what I mean? So, like, you know, if I do, like, the penny, like, it's whatever, right? But now, if I go penny, it's like instantly funnier, you know? Like that's how Big Bang Theory was able to run, for like nine seasons. 9 seasons. Like, they were able to run off a laugh track alone. That laugh track is what kept them going. Have you ever watched like one of those videos? The Big Bang Theory is straight slaughter to the entire genre cat. Yeah, I'm not gonna disagree with that. What's this Golduck just doing walking around town? Whoa, buddy, personal space there, Golduck. Good lord. Okay. That just completely broke my mind. Oh, yeah, I was gonna talk about laugh tracks and comedy, and, you know, comedy. You know, like I said, you just throw the laugh track and, like, anything that was not funny becomes, like, it's instant. I should hunt down Dragonite. They're delicious and have so much protein. I don't know if I should. I feel like Dragonite's too good of a bully. Who did I put Charm on? Hang on, did I waste my Charm TM? What did I do? I made the Charm TM. Did I use the Charm TM? Oh, thank goodness. Okay, perfect. We're gonna put it on Dash Bun. And we're gonna replace Baby Doll Eyes. Because Charm is basically just better Baby Doll Eyes. There we go. Okay. It's not going to help as much as, like, Iron Defense would. The laugh track makes you irrationally angry, but it's okay. You don't have to stop using it. Oh, thank you, Amanda. Thank you, man. Look, all these men are passionate and well-informed about the world around them. How we, yeah, like, you know, it's like one of those things where it's like, you know, you'll never believe this. I just did, ugh. Roll back. Fresh start. I just discovered a new form of matter called a super solid. Have you ever heard of the Flash? Anyway, I just got done reading Aquaman. Like, yeah, you know what I mean? It's like... Oh, man. How many times can I play the laugh track without driving everybody away from the stream? You cannot, you cannot watch shows where the laugh track plays every 15 seconds. Oh my god. I'm like gonna tank this channel so fast. Like SenkOtter speed running into his Twitch career. Just play the laugh track enough times and it'll eventually happen. You know? Oh boy. Yeah, YouTube would not be too far after. I feel like you tried to watch Friends, you could not. Have you ever watched the videos where it's like Friends without the laugh track and it's just like scary? Those are like so funny. There's good shows for back in the day that you want to rip the laugh track out of. Yes. Yeah, there are shows that like I feel like would have done better. Like a lot of British comedy, for instance, I feel like a lot of check it out, like watch like Friends without the laugh track, because like what happens is like jokes that normally are like, you know, like a guy who's like, I always forget the Friends characters' names because I've never watched it much, but like, you know, there'll be this guy who's like, you know, oh, that girl, I don't know, the one that Jennifer Aniston plays. I'll just call her Jenny. Jenny's being a real again. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I mean, it's not exactly like that, but you know, but like the thing is that, but the problem is you hear that line without the laugh track, and it's like, oh, this is psychotic. Like this guy's actually gonna kill her. You know what I mean? In Minecraft. But anyway, yeah, it's crazy how much the laugh track carries that show. I mean, Big Bang Theory did it even more. Big Bang Theory did it even more, but like Friends I think was the real like pioneer of like how far a laugh track could carry a show without making everybody seem like an absolute maniac. You liked Friends as a kid, but as an adult you agree it's garbage? Yeah, it's a rough watch these days. It hasn't aged well. It has not aged well. And like the thing is, it's like it's a product of its time. I do think that like it's kind of one of those shows that I don't think anything about it should be changed, because as rough as a watch as it is now, it still has an important place. It's kind of hard to like kind of explain. Have you ever heard of the tungsten cube you're trying to find? Yeah, they're like ridiculously heavy. I know that. Let me see here. How much does a tungsten cube go for these days? Hang on. I'm getting one guide real quick. I need to know how much a tungsten cube goes for. Because there was a while where I thought it'd be kind of funny to own one because of the memes. And then I looked it up and it was like, oh, this thing runs like $200. At least like a decently sized one. Tungsten cube. How much does a tungsten cube go? Ah! $4,000? Oh, okay. There's one that's a little bit cheaper. An element cube set on Etsy for $300. Let's see here. Tungsten cube, 2 inches for $500. Holy smokes. Tungsten cube, various sizes from AliExpress, because you know AliExpress is quality. That's $10. Holy smokes. Okay, there's a decent tungsten cube on Amazon, it looks like, for $25. Like I said, I mainly just think of the memes, you know? Like, the memes are mainly, like, what gets me. Yo, good to see you, Frosty Love, but a tungsten cube. Here, I'll show you. I'll show the class. I'll put that there. Let's put chat there so I can see it. Making sure I'm not doxing myself. There we go. Okay, let's go. Tungsten cube. You stepped on an earring and it went through your foot. Oh, ow. I hope you disinfected it. Yeah, please disinfect it. I don't want to have like Frosty Love Bunny be like footless Frosty Love Bunny next stream. You like that one scene in Home Alone when Harry is on the steps? Yeah, that sounds extremely painful. You're playing Brotherhood right now. Yeah, Mario and Luigi looks fun. But yeah, tungsten cube. So like basically, if you don't know, tungsten's like supposed to be like one of the densest metals that you can safely carry. So it's heavy. It's a heavy material. So a lot of people a couple of years ago got into the habit of buying tungsten cubes because it's kind of fun to have something that's just that heavy in your hand. And they go for a lot these days. They go. Okay, how much is $9,000 of tungsten? I want to know what how much tungsten is in $9,000 of a tungsten cube? I need to know. Come on, show me. Okay. From Midwest Tungsten Service. Need some tungsten dice? Yeah. Oh, holy shoot. A 5-inch cube? Okay, how much does a 2-inch cube get me? Okay, 2-inch cube is... Oh my god. This is like something that's... This is... Okay. You thought you ate Mario again? How would you eat Mario again? I don't get it. Okay, anyway. So, you need to think about this. What are we looking at? What purpose does this cube serve? It is heavy. That is the purpose. That is it. It is a heavy thing that you hold in your hand. It was a big meme, like a big meme like 2 years ago. So, okay, wait. Why is it that a 2-inch cube is $450, but a 2.5-inch cube is like double the price? That's not like double the mass, is it? Let me see here. Oh, wait. So kind of, so okay, so here's why. Worship the cube, it's dense, exactly. So what we're talking about here is that, like, if you notice Amanda and the rest of chat who is unfamiliar with the tungsten cube lore, so this is a 2-inch cube, 2 inches, fits in your palm of your hand. Picture 2 inches. Look how heavy it is. 5 pounds. 5 pounds in 2 square inches. You see, that's the that's the magic of the tungsten cube. 2.5 inches. 2.5 inch, like I said, palm of your hand still. 10 pounds. 4-inch cube, still palm of your hand, 40 pounds. Could you imagine holding something? That, like, fits in the palm of your hand? And it's 40 pounds.
Huh?
Like, there's a reason why this thing was, like worshipped a couple years ago. Here's my question. This thing has a SKU number. Where do they put the SKU number? You can throw 15 pounds fairly easily with one hand. But, like, in 4 inches? Or, well, in 3 inches? You might have actually Stalin the Secret Third. I don't think that Stalin was one of the Mario Brothers. I don't think he was one of the Mario Brothers. He did have the mustache for it, but he did not have the demeanor. Let's see here. Yeah, I think that he has a few too many war crimes under his belt to be a Mario Brother. Or maybe too few, depending on how you look at it. Could you, okay, that die roll would be an announcement. Could you imagine having a tungsten D20? Like just shattering a table anytime you do a charisma check? like that would literally be your words carrying weight. I love it. All right. I don't know why the tungsten cube got me so hyped up. I don't get it. Anyway, speaking of tungsten cubes, don't like the cube? Don't forget to check out our tungsten sphere. It's spherical. Besides, you're thinking of Dr. Mario? Yeah. You're part of the Mayhem family, not the Mario family. Yep. Let's see here. Let's catch this fool. Nope. Up row is not gonna hurt. You are fighting a tanky boy right now. Favorite son knows what he's doing. He's gonna get the job done. There we go. Hey, good to see you again, Cosmo. Okay. I am gonna attempt to catch this fool. It better work. I'm gonna freak if it doesn't. I'm gonna scream. A tungsten spear would be a crazy projectile. Could you imagine shooting that thing out of a slingshot? Dangerous. If you're wondering, Luigi Mayhem is doing fine. I was about to ask, is there a Wario Mayhem? Oh, no. Mario, you should, so your Mario Mayhem, if you have like a sister channel or like a brother channel, I guess in this case, you should name them Luigi Lunacy. That'd be sick. That'd be a sick name, Luigi Lunacy. Wait, it's an ostrich, but there's no flying type? Huh? It immobilizes opponents by bathing them in psychic power from its large eyes. Despite its appearance, it has a vicious temperament. I mean, this thing doesn't look friendly. I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't look friendly. Maybe it does have good penetration. You don't know much about metal science, though. I think if it's small and heavy, it's gonna do just fine, my friend. Yeah, you drop that thing from like a 3rd story of a building, you're putting a hole in the sidewalk. Okay, so I'm gonna fast travel back to somewhere. We're gonna go back to Pokemon Center because my poor Palmo got like absolutely destroyed, annihilated. Let's see here. You didn't know a tungsten cube was a real thing? You were thinking of like racks and flip? No, it's a real thing. It's a real thing. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like the reason why it was such a big meme is it's hard to fathom how heavy. You love the haircut on that Pokemon? Yeah, the haircut's pretty sick. Pretty sick. It's hard to fathom like how absolutely ridiculously heavy something like that is until you picture going to the gym and picking up like a 30-pound dumbbell. But now that's just like a 5th of the size. It fits in your hand and it's still that heavy. Insane. I mean, you know, dangerous elements that you can't get in a normal circumstance like uranium, for instance. are also like that heavy. But at the same time, thank you for the follow, Rad Bananas.
Rad Bananas, thank you for the follow. Oh, man.
Yeah, but like it's just like crazy. It's crazy picturing like something that heavy in your hand. How long am I gonna spend talking about the tungsten cube? How long can I spend talking about tungsten cube? Like this is the problem. This is the problem. Because like you talk about the tungsten cube, you just keep talking about because like, you just keep imagining. Like imagine something that heavy in your hand. You know? How many times do I have to attempt to get away? Please let me go. Ow, ow. Ow. You've been storing those up. You've been storing up. You've been making some Senko in the stream, making bank. Oh, well spent. Let's see. Yeah, it's too bad Amanda wasn't here just now. She would have backed you up on that one. She loves throwing stuff at me. Let's see here. Project Thor is an idea for a weapon system that launches telephone pose-sized kinetic projectiles from tungsten into the Earth's orbit to damage targets on the ground while working on. Holy smokes! Like basically just like having a giant crossbow. Like that's essentially like doing the ballista. Uranium is one of your favorite materials to eat, dude. You would put on so much weight so quickly. But do you know? Did you know that like uranium has like an insane caloric content? Like. Sorry, I gotta get one guide again, real quick. But like, all right. Calories in a gram of uranium. Approximately 20 billion calories. Dude, like, you eat one of these things, you're going to the gym every minute for the rest of your life. For the rest of your life, and you're never burning it off. You're gonna look like an Oompa Loompa. Like, you're gonna look like an Oompa Loompa for the rest of eternity. You know, you also glow. You also glow in the dark, like a Buzz Lightyear action figure. That means someone had to try. Yeah, literally. Oh my lord. You know, like 20 billion calories. Yeah, just a light 20 billion. You know, like they're gonna be like, what happened to bro? Oh, you ate some uranium. You know. Yeah. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? I mean, it's basically like me going to Five Guys, I guess. But anyway, it feels like that's how much I'm eating when I go to Five Guys or just about any other place. I mean, that might just be because like I oftentimes wait like 24 hours before a meal, so that might not help. It might not help. Okay. It isn't that heavy. It's one of your favorite materials. Yeah, you see? Yeah, you know, I feel like, could you imagine doing like a uranium chocolate bar? Like, I mean, it'd probably be illegal for a number of reasons. It probably would not be feasible. You finally got Own Temple Rockruff? Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, Own Temple Rockruff is great. I was fortunate enough to get one years ago. And I need to like transfer all my old Pokemon into this game and start doing some shenanigans. My problem is I've missed out. Oh! Thank you, Omega. Yes, I should hydrate. Soda water time. Soda water time. Oh, so many soda water. So much soda water. Those are minuscule numbers compared to our favorite 1x1 Lego brick. I feel like eating a 1x1 Lego brick would be insanely painful. You're waiting for dusk now? Ah, you want the dusk lichen... I try to remember. Lichen dusk lichen rock. What does it get? Oh, no, Own Temple Rockruff just makes dusk lichen rock. That's right. You love that every time you do it. You physically act like you're getting drenched in water. I do. You know, because that's the power of soda water. You know what I'm saying? I feel Mongo hydrated when I drink soda water. Okay. Do I need to fight this guy? I need to stop getting into fights that I don't need to be in this game. This is not a fight I should be in right now. Like, I'm trying to make progress. You time that very well. You always try to have the water knock you out. Yeah, that's true. Anyway, I'm gonna send out Not Nemonas. And but yes, it's super good to see you too. Yeah, I'm sure the chat's glad to have you back too. Welcome, Omega. Yeah, I hope you had a great Christmas or whatever you're celebrating. Yeah, I know I did. Cal ran an awesome stream for Christmas. Yeah, his Christmas karaoke and whatnot was amazing. Yeah, he was running some fun stuff. Like I need to be more like Cal in some ways because he like just does things. Like I feel like he just does it off the cuff and like rocks it. I need to be more like him. I don't think so. I don't think so, Zach. Yeah, that is a hard no. Hard no. Good lord. Insane. Yeah. Yeah, Calamus was a blast. Yeah, he's really creative. Yeah, in fact, I'll shout him out right now. Yeah, for those of y'all who are looking for just like a really fun, chill guy, Excalibur, I think. Let me see if I can do this. Shout. So, I need to not screw up the shout out command. X. I think it's B-U-U-U-R. Hey, I got it. I remembered. He doesn't have the right type of mustache, Zach. That's a big A. If it loses its shovel, it will stick something else like a branch on its head to make do until it finds another shovel. Okay, you gotta wonder how many like shovels are just lost, like plastic trowels are lost in the Pokemon universe, you know what I mean? For it to create an entire species of Pokemon, you know, because like maybe they're not a common species, Sandygast, but it's still like that's still a lot of shovels being lost. I don't want the DLC yet. We need to potion time. Do I have any cheap not revives? I don't need revives. There we go. You know, I will eventually stop the fumbling. I will eventually cease the fumbling. Not yet, but I'm getting there. Okay. Next up. Here's what I do. I need to put Dash Bun at the head of the party. And we are going to rock that Dawn Fan. We're getting back to the original purpose of the stream. Well, not the original purpose, but my original goal. You know, it all comes full circle. You know, it's been an hour and 40 minutes, and we're finally going to get something done this stream. So, one day in Scarlet and Violet is 72 minutes. One day in Tears of the Kingdom is 24. Yeah, I noticed the day and night cycle worked on a really weird pattern here. I was trying to figure out what in the world it was. So, okay, 72-minute day and night cycle. I don't think I've ever seen a game do that specifically. You know, Zach? Which one are you thinking of? I'll tell you to shoot first. Welcome, Mango. I hope you're having a good night. I hope you're having a good night, my friend. Let's see here. We're gonna go here, and we're gonna finally make it. We're gonna finally make it to the big boy. The big boy. We're gonna take on the big boy. You've been busy? I understand. I understand, my friend. You've been. We've all been busy. It's the holiday season. I don't take it personally one little bit. I promise you. You know, anytime I notice that like somebody's not been in chat for a while, I just assume that they're doing well, and that they're having a blast IRL. You know, I hope so at least. I mean, you know what they say about assumptions, but I assume that y'all are doing well. Sorry I couldn't make your Hollow Knight stream. You want to join really? It's okay. It's okay. You're here for the Pokemon stream, and we always have a good time on the Pokemon streams. Okay. Speaking of having a good time, we're about to take down this fool. He's done. He's about to be done. Oh yeah, smash the wall, eat the mushroom, do the thing. Yeah, I'm not afraid of you anymore.
I'm not afraid of you anymore. I'm Senko the Otter.
I don't know. I don't know.
SenkOtter, looks like you found yourself a Titan. Wait, that's the Quaking Earth Titan.
It's kind of part of the main story. This game has like 3 main stories. There's like 3 main. Ow! Ow. You know, that one hit me like right smack in the face too. Hurt.
Is this thing even a Pokemon? It must be trying to get pumped up with that little snack. Time to show that thing what you and me can do, SenkOtter.
Deserved? Yeah, probably. What? Are we about to bring up the worm thing again? I don't feel like we should. For those who are wondering what we're talking about with the worm lore, you gotta check out the VOD. I'm not I'm not bringing that up right now. I'm not rehashing that.
I'm gonna use the Scovian I caught nearby to seize a real spicy victory.
That's how the worm felt, but probably 10 times worse. Well, the worm in that situation, you know, being fully honest, probably was like the fish. Christian Attersea is the... Ah! You see, Zach? Okay, you know, I still don't think he would have been one of the Mario Brothers. Let me see the stash. Let me see the stash. See? I hate that I'm searching this guy's name. And the first thing it recommends is Chris Chan. No. No mustache. There's no mustache on this dude. None. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. This is a fine looking man up here, but he cannot be one of the Mario Brothers. He has no mustache. Sorry. Okay. we've hashed that one out. I yeeted a worm trying to save it, but it just looked like an attempted... It was not! It was not! Okay. Okay. I'm gonna decrease this thing's attack again. You see, if I'm smart, I'll just keep lowering his attack so he can't do anything. You know, he's gonna use Stomping Tantrum. I don't care. I don't care, buddy. What? Okay. You're gonna do like 0.2 damage? What in the world is going on with that Dawn Fan? He's big. He's very big. He ate a piece of uranium, okay? Let's see here. So, I'm just decreasing his attack increasingly. He is now at minimum attack. His attack cannot go lower. You thought of the first... You just... Ah! I gotcha. Yes. That's why I was like... I was just like, yeah, I was like, hang on, Zach, what's going on there? Let's see here. Play rough time. Okay. Hit it. He avoided the attack. Oh, yeah, we're in a sandstorm. Who's my favorite Pokemon? Munchlax, without a doubt. Without a doubt. Munchlax is the best boy. Okay. Let's go ahead. Now, this better not miss. If this misses, I will scream. Great Tusk should have had a mustache. Would definitely be in the Mario family. He would be. Yes, I do agree with that. Okay. How bad does this hurt? Barely. We're good. I do need to throw another potion. Who do you want my favorite Pokemon to be, Mango? I don't know of any Mango Pokemon. So, let's see here. So, my coworkers and I, earlier today, we found out that one of my coworkers was from Vermont. And so we got into a discussion about, like who would win a syrup eating contest, whether it be, like, somebody from Vermont or whether it be somebody from Canada. So, we asked ChatGPT. And, you know, I felt like ChatGPT didn't take the response too seriously. But, you know, basically what ChatGPT said was, hey, Canadians might have the slight edge because they, like, produce more of the world's syrup. My coworker from Vermont was like, well, hey, hang on now. Depends on which part of Canada you're from. Because, you know, if you're from, what's here? I can't remember which city he listed. But, like, you're more likely to have Canada. No one buys syrup. Exactly. The only thing you associate with Vermont is burning sand. Well, I'm gonna get to that. So ChatGPT was like, oh, Canada has a slight edge. Like, Canada has a slight edge. Yeah, like, my coworker from Vermont was like, I don't think so. I don't think that's the case. So, we asked, all right, you know, given enough prep time, and at their peak physical condition, if you were to have Bernie Sanders versus Justin Trudeau in a syrup-eating contest, who would win? And, like, ChatGPT was like, well, in a syrup-eating contest. Like, if some, yeah, so anyway, so anyway, what we did was we ran it through. You know, Bernie Sanders, Justin Trudeau, infinite prep time, or as much prep time as they need, peak physical condition at both of the height of those men's lives. Who would eat more syrup? Quebec province. Yes, Quebec was where my coworker was talking about. So anyway, we ran that through, and like ChatGPT was like, well, you know, physically speaking, Justin Trudeau like might have the physical advantage, but the problem is that Bernie Sanders has strategy and tenacity. Like you know, Justin Trudeau might have the more physical, the biological edge of his syrup tolerance, but Bernie Sanders would not give up. And so they're like, probably Sanders will win. I was like, holy smokes. You know. Anyway, that's what we spent like an hour at work doing today. Was like trying to figure out who would win in a syrup eating contest. It's the holiday season. Most of our people are out right now, but we're still there. So it's been a very productive couple of weeks for us. I'm gonna miss our syrup discussions and other ChatGPT shenanigans when people come back and we actually have to start doing real work again. Look at that. We beat this chump. We need an advanced quantum computer to simulate this for us. Exactly. I need to see Bernie Sanders in RTX. I defeated the giant tusk. Good job, Dash Bun. You know, I'm not gonna lie. Did you just beat the Great Tusk while being more than 10 levels under its level? Oh. What level is this thing? I mean, it would not surprise me. It seemed like a bit of a challenge. I just charmed it. I just like spam charm on it, so it was 6 stages below where it needed to be, and that helped. Should a move be forgotten with Zen Headbutt? Who's learning Zen Headbutt? 45? What?
Huh?
I just like was like, oh, this is the next thing I need to do, I guess. I didn't. Oh my lord. Well, yeah, I guess I did. Dang. It's level 45. Holy smokes. Well, yeah, I guess I did. You know, I told you all that Pokemon was like the game I was kind of decent at, and I've kind of been fumbling around most of these Pokemon streams, but I just showed y'all. Sounds like you should come visit again. Yeah, it might be a good idea, man. You can catch up on the lore.
Yes, nice going, little buddy. What was that thing, though? I kind of feel like maybe I've seen it before somewhere.
Isn't that the one from his book? I mean, just saying.
Anyway, I bet if we head inside here, we'll find more of that herba mystica it was eating.
You know, that fairy was super effective against fighting, but the thing was level 45 and my dash point was level 29. That's... That's power charm. You spam charm at it. This is why fairies should be nerfed. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so I was under the impression that thing was like ground dark maybe, or dark type. I didn't realize it was fighting. That would make sense though as to why I was using Brick Break. Yeah, I mean, I saw that fairy was super effective against, so I was like, oh, okay. Well, I'll just send out the thing that's resistant towards it and I'll lower its attack and I'll survive. Sicko's crazy. I guess so. Yeah, poison and steel types. Yep, steel types actually my favorite type. Even though Munchlax is my favorite Pokemon, steel is my favorite type.
Let's give the place a once-over before that thing decides to come back.
What do y'all think of my Arvin voice? I feel like I got a good one. I feel like I've picked a good voice for him. Like, this is like peak voice acting here. I'm sure. Oh, I gotta do the reverb. I gotta add some reverb on this.
I'm sure there's some here too. Aha!
Wow, like maybe this thing is uranium. Given that big boy ate like one leaf of this.
I knew it. I spy herba mystica.
I wonder how Game Freak would feel if they saw that this is the voice I chose for this character, you know? Now, here's my question. If I go back to the one that I'm supposed to fight, All that crazy green. Yeah, it kind of does. It kind of does. It kind of looks like I'm in a Fallout game. Like, I feel like the rad counter should be going off. Like, the little, the Geiger counter that you hear in a Fallout game. Like, I feel like my rads are going up. You and Arvin took the sour Herba Mystica. Still only 2 weaknesses. Let's see here. Steel, poison. Yeah. Because I know that there's a type that resists fairy, but is not super effective against it. What type was that? It's been a hot minute since I played. Yeah, 2 typings barely there. Yeah, it is 2 rare types for sure. But that's the whole point of fairy type, is that it was supposed to, like, nerf dragon and nerf fighting, but buff steel and poison. Let's see here. This is gonna drive me crazy. What is fairy weak to? I think it's bug. Or, well, I think bug resists it, if I remember correctly. Because it's got 2 weaknesses, but 3 offensive weaknesses.
Another successful search! We're on a roll! Now then, let's see. What does the book have to say? Okay, sour Herba Mystica is chock full of nutrients and is great for boosting your overall health. Says here it works wonders whether you're tired physically or mentally. Perks you right up. Hey, yo, perks?
Huh?
This definitely will help Maspatia feel better. Come on, SenkOtter, let's get some food going.
Let's see here. Hello, rocks. Welcome. It's fire. That's right. Fire is what's resistant towards fairy. Which I don't get. Why not make it? I don't. It's so weird because that's like one of the only defensive resistances that doesn't have a corresponding super effectiveness on the offensive side. I mean, I guess rock does the same thing with normal, but still. Yeah, Christmas is over. Happy Boxing Day. For those who want one more Christmas holiday, you got it. It's Boxing Day. Except we don't celebrate it on the Western Hemisphere. It's a British thing.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Here you go. Another one of your favorite old Arvin sandwiches. And it comes with a special Titan badge. That Pokemon League might not recognize it, but I hope you appreciate it all the same.
You can do the same thing with fairy. A fairy type can change the typing because of terrestrialization. Oh yeah, I guess that's true because of terrestrialization. That, I'm not gonna lie. That does not look appetizing. That does not look appetizing. That sandwich there. I don't want to say what that looks like. It looks like the meat pile that Leshy gives you at the end of Inscription. Let me see here. Inscription. We'll do a side by side comparison. Candle. I'll search candle. Cake, maybe? Inscription cake. There's like a specific thing from Inscription I'm thinking of. Yeah. Let's see here. Open a new tab, image. Open image and new tab. I'm gonna put these side by side. I put these side by side and you'll see what I'm saying. Okay, here we go. I'm not gonna lie. That's what the sandwich looks like to me. Do you see it? Like, if I make it bigger, like, it kind of looks like it's made out of this stuff. There you go, side by side. I don't... Alright, maybe it's just me. Here, I'll poll y'all. If there's enough of y'all on poll, to poll. Slash poll. Does Arvin's sandwich look like Leshy's cake? People who don't have the, people who don't have the context for this, I'll leave this up for like a minute. I don't know. I think I see it. I think I see it. Anyway. Let's move on. Let's move on. All right. There we go. Anyway. Okay, now that I'm seeing it in person, now I'm seeing it out of that picture. What do you think of the Paper Mario game where you could draw things to solve puzzles? Was that the one on the 3DS? I don't think I ever played it. I heard it wasn't good. Oh boy.
Figured this might happen. Don't worry. I made extra this time for that brood of yours.
Oh, hell yeah. He does not like this thing. Do I want to give my sandwich to Koridon? Yeah, I guess if he has extra, sure. Sure. Poll ended. Oh man. Come on. Y'all didn't want to anyway. It's on Action 1. Oh, okay. I think it'd be cool. Like, I think the idea of drawing on paper makes sense. Although at that point it would basically be what was it, Scribblenauts, where you kind of had that idea? Scribblenauts was cool. I like Scribblenauts. Oops, you were playing Plants vs. Zombies. Fair enough. Plants vs. Zombies is a classic. Mario, you're seeing all the a carnivore Snorlax eating a person that looks like you, a bit taller, that was wearing green. Oh.
Huh?
Scribblenauts is dope. It is. I was so happy that they put Scribblenauts Unlimited on PC. It's fun. Like, they put the best one on PC too. It was sick.
That's it. Small bites, small bites.
Alright. Oh, hell yeah. What's he gonna do? I guess! He will be able to glide now. Oh, hell yeah.
Come on, at least bother to taste it before you swallow it down, would you? Luigi, no! This brute seems to be benefiting from the herbs too, I guess in its own sort of way. Oh yeah, before I forget, SenkOtter, take another look at this. There's always a Titan Pokemon near the Urban Mystica when we find them, right? Like the book says, it's not like big old Pokemon just like they happen to It's actually something in the herbs that's making the Titans so big and strong. So does that mean a Titan's lair isn't really some kind of treasure hoard or whatever? It's just a pantry where the Titan keeps its food?
I'm waiting for like his dog to turn into a Titan. Like that'd be funny if we have to fight like his dog as a final boss.
Oh, you done with your sandwich, my boss Tiff? Whoa! You heard that right, SenkOtter? My boss Tiff just woofed, right?
Nah.
No! I'm sure I heard it. You must have heard it too. Sure you don't need to get your ears checked?
There we go.
See that? I knew I wasn't just hearing things. Oh, my boss Tiff. Who's my best bud, huh? Who's the best of boys? You are. Yes, you are. Oh, it's been so long since I heard that woof.
I like the music that's playing as I'm like just like doing whatever the hell this impression is.
My boss Tiff is definitely getting better. Ever since I teamed up with you, good things keep happening. But we still got 2 more herbs to go. Hope you'll stick it out until we're done.
Oh, what's happening here? Are they about to become bros? Broskis? Broski? Okay, what happens now? Oh. It's her.
Hello, SenkOtter. This is Sada. I detect that Koraidon has regained more of its original power. After it has jumped into the air, you should try pressing the B button again. It should glide now.
I always love how people like give you tutorials in universe. Could you? Oh, geez, I'm like super loud right now. Pardon me.
Please continue to take good care of Koraidon.
Marvin, let's ignore the dog, your sad story, and ask why your voice kind of sounds like Patrick Star. I don't know why I picked that voice for him. I just pictured him being kind of dopey. I don't know why. I feel like it kind of fits. I don't feel like it's entirely right. I feel like it's like, I feel like it's actually kind of bad on my part, especially now they're giving him like the tragic backstory. I feel like it's very insensitive of me, but I can't resist doing the voice. Oh, it's one of these Fedora kids. Okay. Oh, is this the shorts kid of this game? Hang on. Yeah, now I really need to teach him a lesson. I need to use the Mickey Mouse voice more. I should use the Mickey Mouse voice more. Yeah. I'm gonna become a Pokemon master! I need more water. I need more water. Donald! I don't know where I was going with that. You just like called out for Donald and that's it. yeah. No, it's like he's in a cave. He goes like, Donald! Oh my god. To be honest, that sounds like Big from Sad. Oh yeah. Actually, it does kind of sound like Big. I guess that's kind of why I made Arvid sound like that, because I noticed he's like bigger than like everybody else's in this game, surprisingly. Okay, what is this? So, all right, so the boss fight that we did was level 45. This kid's Pokemon are level 20?
Huh?
Whatever. I mean, I'll still tear him a new one, but still. I mean, I probably should not use that, like, saying in the context of a Pokemon game, but you all know what I'm saying. That was all he had? That's right, kid. Now he's got short pants but a long face, yeah. I'll teach you to wear a fedora. Oh, man. I feel like I just saved that kid from becoming a Redditor, you know what I'm saying? Brothership's animation is pretty expensive, and that's a good thing. Yeah, no, oh, expressive. Yes. No, Brothership's animation looks really good. I am excited to play that game whenever I have a chance. Like, I feel like I should play Bowser's Inside Story first. I mean, I know that the Mario RPG games don't have a ton of continuity between them, but I still feel like I should. But I don't know. I'll get around to playing all of them at some point, because those games are great. The writing in them is always just such a blast. Let's see here. Okay. So, I should probably go to an area I'm actually leveled for, I feel, right? So, we already dealt with this moron. So, I guess we go here? Maybe this is where I was supposed to go in the first place? Where's this open sky titan? Where's the next cryptid? Or maybe I already took care of it? Did I take care of it? Oh? Let me see this thing. So, this was the Quaking Earth one. No, I have the badge for that one. I'm good. I'm chill. Okay, so... where I actually need to go... that's where the next cryptid is. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to fight it yet, though. I should probably fight this moron here, I think. Yeah, let's go here. I feel like Favorite Son has a few things to say to this person. Oh, have I not fought this Jimmy? Oh, good lord. Okay, let's stomp this person first, actually. Wait. No. I don't want to go here. I remember this ended in disaster when I tried to go here. Yeah, not yet. I do need to go, I think, here. Yeah, let's have Favorite Son. I don't need to play in order at all. That's true. Yeah, well, especially after that fight, I feel like I kind of proved that I can sort of go wherever I want to. Let's see here. We own the city. You're getting tired? Goodbye. Hey, Zaxi. Well, thanks for hanging out with the chat. I hope that you have a good night, and I hope that you drop a subscribe on the YT side if you feel like hanging out with us again. It was a pleasure having you around. Let's see here.
We own this city. It's time for me to show this world who's boss.
What? Why am I doing the Duke Nukem impression? Wait. yeah, I can do it too. You know.
I'm here to kick bubblegum and chew ass, and I'm all out of ass.
You know, like. Oh man! All right. The fact that I was able to say that with a straight face is insane. Yeah. Oh, you gotta love Duke. You gotta love Duke. You know, I always love like how I feel like the Duke Nukem games, like, they're always kind of in a strange position because, like, you know, they want to make him out to be really cool, but I feel like the Duke Nukem games would be a lot better if they just kind of made fun of him. Because, like, the whole thing is like, oh, he's Duke and he's cool and that's why he's funny. But it would be really funny if it was like, oh no, he's not cool. Like he thinks he's cool, but he's not. That would be way more entertaining to play. You know? Yeah, like when they like play the theme, they're like ba-da-bop, 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 ba-da-bop. And he's like,
Let's rock.
anyway, yeah, I don't know. Like, it'd be really funny if they just like added, you know, like an occasional like, I don't know. I feel like watching Duke Nukem fail would be a lot more entertaining than watching him succeed. Because like I feel like the whole bit, why is waiting for dusk taking so long? Yeah, I know. Well, yeah, maybe it's because the game's apparently on a 72-minute day and night cycle. That's insane. I don't get it. Why don't they just like? I honestly would kind of prefer. Whoa. Oh yeah, they told me it would do that. I honestly would just kind of prefer if it was on like a normal day and night cycle like the previous Pokemon games have been in, you know? Like I feel like this would be better. Or like I feel like a normal day and night cycle would be better. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. But yeah, that's my thought. Because at least then you would know.
Whoa, you can't be here. This place belongs to Team Star. If you don't clear out, like, real quick, like, I'll have to come at you in self-defense. You get, whoa. I don't think this is a stand your ground state. Yeah, like, we're at match real time. I missed that. I felt like that was a lot better because at least you knew, like, oh, it's nighttime outside, so it's nighttime in-game. Like, I felt like that was way better. I'm not turning back. Well, all right. Time for me to self-defense. It's not right. Whoa. Dude, are you... You better fall out with, like, in Minecraft. I'm just saying. I don't know, like, I feel like the thought of bringing up self-defense in a Pokemon game. So you could change your clock and get the right time. That's true. Yeah, that is something you could do in the other Pokemon games. What they got you on though, what they used to do, especially in Pokemon Diamond, is they'd be like, oh yeah, all right, smartass, you changed your time in real life. Well, guess you can't transfer Pokemon from Emerald, Ruby, and Sapphire. I had myself stuck in a loop for a while, actually, in Diamond and Pearl, because I kept changing it like right at the last minute. I kept wondering why it wasn't working. I thought my game was broken and it wasn't. And then I started a new game and accidentally deleted all my Pokemon. Yep. I was a smart kid. I defended myself all right, but it wasn't enough. Man, you're crazy strong. Wait, are you the kid who declared war on Team Star?
Call me SenkOtter.
Ba-da-bop, ba-da-bop.
Call me SenkOtter.
Ba-da-da-ba-da-da-ba-da-da-da.
All right, anyway.
Whoa, thanks for the terrible news. Excuse me while I book it back to the rest of my crew. Hasta la vista!
Fire team, yep. Fire team. He tried to self-defense me, apparently. He didn't pull out the 9 fast enough, though.
Hey, SenkOtter. Cassiopeia told me to scope out the fire crew's base. I thought I'd come to give you some backup now that I'm through, but it seems you're all yes. What? Is that you, Charles? I thought so. What are you doing here?
You know this little fella? Yeah, I need to be like a Red Dead character. I need to be like, you know this little fella? Oh, jeez. I'm sorry. I just probably blasted y'all's ears out. My bad. Oh, God.
This is Charles the Talkative. He's one of the Pokemon the Academy takes care of within its grounds. Ah, Charles, wait! He ran off. It looks like he may have some connection to Team Star's fire crew.
Oh, what's going on, Monster? Did I wake you up? I'm so sorry. I did not mean to crank up my volume that loud. I thought I had an effect on that would tune it down.
I better chase after him. Don't worry, I'll regroup with you soon enough. You press ahead into the base, SenkOtter.
There we go. I like how my crew's like, oh! Probably like y'all when I actually cranked up my volume to 1,000,000 decibels.
I see you dealt with the grunt standing guard. Nice work. Stationed inside that base is Team Star's fire crew, the Scheduler Squad. Their boss, Mela, is a best all-rounder of the team. She fixes any and every problem thrown her way, though her methods are heavy-handed. Our declaration of war must have made her blood boil. I bet even now, her grunts are hard at work inside the base, trying to keep her fury under control. That means your best move is to take down all the grunts nice and quick. Once there's no one left to help Mela keep her cool, she should come out to confront you. Ring the bell on the gates once you're ready to kick off this phase of the operation. Time to wipe the Shadar squad off the map.
Yeah, I think that's what I think that's the goal. We make Mela go postal, and then, like, that provokes her into fighting us. And then we self-defense, just like her dude outside tried to do to us, you know? I think that's the plan. I hope I have a 9 from the Pokemart. I need to stop joking about bringing guns to the Pokemon universe. I feel like it's actually possibly inappropriate, just possibly a little bit inappropriate.
Some kid lucked out beating one of our sister squads, and now he thinks he can take us on. Time to get in the boot gang. Let's show this gatecrasher what Team Star can do. And if you're listening, gatecrasher, know this. Unless you can beat 30 of our Pokemon in 10 minutes, our boss won't lift a finger to deal with the likes of you.
There we go. I feel like this is gonna be a cakewalk. A cakewalk. Okay, let's do it. You know, I just thought of like a business idea, a business proposition. Could you imagine if there was like a place called Cakewalk? And like, what I mean by that is like, it's a place that cooks cakes in walks. Could you imagine? Like, could you imagine that concept? Like you have a cake that's cooked in a wok, and you call it Cakewalk. I don't know. I feel like I've got a genius idea here. It adds the Pokemon world. Well, according to the manga, it does, or the manga. Yeah, according to that Japanese manga. No. According to the manga, yeah, that's exactly what they do in the Pokemon universe. Like, for some reason, the Pokemon manga is, like, really grimdark, especially, I guess, like, the last, like, series they had, like, in, well, not the last series, but a recent series they had back in, like, 20-something or other. 2017, 2018-ish. I remember seeing, like a scene where, like, there was a Pokemon Center getting blown up, and I was like, what the hell? What? Like, oh, man. Yeah, and then I think it was Green in the original Pokemon manga was, like, actually, like, an absolute psychopath, like, the girl. Yeah, it's a weird manga. Like, for some reason, the manga's way darker than the anime is. I think it's because of the fact that, like, a lot of the people who were making that thought that it would just live in Japan, and then, like, people from around the world started reading it, and they're like, oh, maybe we should tone it down a bit. Alright. I feel like we're doing just fine here. Yeah, we're easily gonna hit that 21. Alright. Let's go here. Bam. Not bad. You know, like, I feel like that's part of the reason why people were hungering for Power World. Like, I think that people wanted Power World because of, like, they wanted a world that was more like the dark universe that the Pokemon manga had, you know? Like, people were like, oh, Pokemon like creatures with guns? It's just like the manga. Like, it's like, I kind of wish that Nintendo would give us that dark Pokemon universe, you know? I mean, part of the escapism of the Pokemon world, though, is that, like, people are pretty bad guys stealing Pokemon. Yeah. Like, a part of the appeal of the Pokemon universe, though, I think, is that it is kind of like a, generally speaking, happy place. But, like, yeah, the manga definitely kind of leaned more into, like, the darker potential of this universe. And I'm like, damn. You know, like, I remember that one of the main characters, Pokemon in, like, the Kanto generation, like, just got eaten. Like, I think it was Red's, like, Ekans just got, like, snapped in half or something. It was nuts. Yeah, they pull. Okay. Yeah, she looks angry. Yeah, I'm curious to know what that was in response to, Bob.
So you're the dope who...
Oh wait, hang on. Let me do this.
So you're the dope who picked a fight with Team Star. I don't know why you'd come to do something so stupid, and I don't care. You challenged us, so we'll beat you down. That's all there is to it. Prepare to get messed up.
You know, the problem is that I know there are a lot of people in the Pokemon community who would take her up on that offer. Just saying. Yeah. I feel like some fan artists are down bad. Okay, anyway. Yes, there's got to be a food chain, though. Yes. Well, and that's the thing, is that, like, they talk about Metagross, like, bigger Pokemon like Metagross eating other Pokemon all the time. Or, like, you know, one of my favorite problem. Yeah, they, like, the other thing, too, is, like, they talk about, what in the world are those boots she's wearing? Those are hilarious. Hang on. Well, I need the camera to go back to her boots. Those are... I love, like, how does she sit down? How do you sit down wearing boots like that? I'm hoping they show another shot of them. Alright. There was a channel doing lifelike renders of the Pokemon. They need to do BBC Earth style things and show Pokemon behavior stuff. No, yeah, like, literally. My favorite is, like, when I've mentioned this several times on the stream, I think. My favorite Pokedex entry is the one where they talk about how Primeape just gets so mad that it dies. Like, it just gets so angry that it has a heart attack and dies. It's insane. I love insane stuff. Those boots are made for walking. Yeah, that's about it. Alright. I do like how this game does, like, solve the problem of there being only 8 gym leaders for, what, 12, 13 types now? By creating, like, team bosses that have specific types. I think that was a good move. I think that was a good move on their part. Oh, wait. Favorite son has iron defense? He's had iron defense this whole time? I mean, I guess it doesn't matter too much for this fight, but sure. It's like the concept of standing jeans versus sitting jeans with the boots. Yes, actually. Yeah, I think that's it. I like how her, like, you could barely see her head, but you could see those boots from, like, where we're sitting here. It's so funny. I love the boots so much. Oh my lord, that's awesome. Like, Pokemon sometimes pulls out, like, some JoJo level crazy character designs. I feel like that's, like, one of the more out there ones they've had in a while. I need to hydrate. Those boots are 2 or 3 heads tall. Yeah. Those are like hip high boots. I love how we've been talking about this one character's boots for like the last like 2 or 3 minutes now. Okay, are we fighting the car now? All right, well, let's Salt cure the car. I mean, Salt is, yeah, we're like a Virginia salt truck. We're just gonna tear this thing up from the inside out. It's a snow day right now, and your car is about to face the consequences. Hope you have insurance, lady. Yeah. No, the rust. Yeah, you're going through for a nice drive along the coast. This thing's gonna be in an old man's yard after this fight. You know, if I decide the favorite son is no longer the favorite son, I might just name him the Salt Truck. That'd actually be really funny. There we go. You've been Salt Trucked. The harsh sunlight faded. It doesn't matter, buddy. Doesn't matter. You've been salted. I will throw a potion on favorite son so he doesn't croak. I mean, I think he's gonna be fine, but he is favorite son after all. There we go. You're gonna be A-okay, favorite son. Nope. Get salted. The salt should knock it out. Why didn't the salt knock them out? All right. Let's go ahead and do this. I know what to do. Don't worry. We'll do some more road salting. That's what I'm understanding right now. Yep. Doesn't matter. All right. How fast is this thing gonna get? I feel like it's raised like several points by this point. Okay. Favorite son is A-okay. Salt cure. There we go. All right. This thing's all rusted out. It's done. Yeah. That car is going so fast. I would be curious to know what those things' base stats are like. I would be curious. You know, like, I feel like wearing a leather suit like that around fire Pokemon would be such a bad idea. Like, I own a leather jacket in real life, and I have to oil that thing all the time. I feel like being around, like, fire Pokemon, like I mean, maybe she's wearing pleather, but if that's real leather, she's gotta, like, oil that thing, like, every day. About 1.5 years ago. Okay.
Man, what a hassle. Pulled it off just in time.
Welcome back, Melly.
I managed to get a bunch of Charcadet to evolve. That ought to be enough to power the Starmobile and finally get that hunk of metal rolling.
Glad tidings indeed. Is it not so, Ortega? I'm just surprised she's not all hot air.
Oh, shut it with the snide comments. You can be such an annoying twerp, you know that? As if you're any better, Mela. Being so rude and saying mean things is literally your whole deal. That's not true, Wardy. The girls of the academy have always been jealous of how cute Melly is. She just puts on that surly attitude, so they stop picking on her. Although, I guess you're not wrong to say that her surly attitude is what people know her for. What? Not you too, Aerie!
How about we leave it at that, folks? It's almost time for the big event. Yes, Operation Star. It's finally happening. And the big boss? What, pray, is their plan? They already got in touch with all the boys and asked them to head over to the schoolyard.
It's finally time, huh? Man, I'm so stoked! The thrill's burning me right up.
Why? Okay, what does this mean?
I burned through everything I had, and now I've sputtered out. Guess this is where it ends. That knuckle stack of yours really let us have it.
Hey, his name is Favorite Son. Please and thank you. What is the story? What is this dialogue? I don't know. I don't know. Like, there are characters in this game that I like. There are parts of the story that I like. The whole thing with Team Star, I don't get it. I don't get what the idea with the whole thing with Team Star is. I'm calling it right now. I think I called it the previous stream, but I'm going to call it right now. I bet you this Cassiopeia person who keeps showing up on the phone, I bet you that Cassiopeia is like the leader that they've been looking for. So like these people have been waiting for their leader to come back, you know, like, you know, Second Coming style, you know? Like they're waiting for the return of their savior. And I bet you that the person who's trying to shut them down over the phone is the person they're waiting for. And they don't know it. I bet you that's what's going on. I bet you. Mark my words, Cassiopeia is the leader. They're going to pull this plot twist on me, and I'm going to see it coming from a mile away. But anyway, yeah, this lady failed to name my favorite son properly. His name is Favorite Son. Whoa, look how she has to walk in those. Did you see that? Did you see how she has to walk in those? I mean, I'm glad that the animators at least knew. But like, I'm dumbfounded. I'm dumbfounded.
Beat me in battle is a huge deal. So here, take this star badge and be proud of yourself.
What is happening with a handshake? Good lord. I feel... I have comments. I have comments, but I feel like I should not call the developers out for this.
While I'm at it, you can have this TM too. Not like I'm gonna use it. Let me make one thing clear. I'm not giving these to you. I'm giving them to your knuckle stack.
The walking animation. The walking animation is so funny.
You got what you came for. Now leave me alone.
Okay, lady, you can't make edgelord comments like that. Like, and walk like that, you know? You kind of have to pick one or the other. You kind of have to pick one or the other. You can either be the edgelord, or you can have boots that make you walk like that. You cannot do both. You cannot do both.
You're Miller from Team Star, right? There's a Pokemon I'd like you to see.
Huh? Who are you supposed to be? Charcadet? Wait. Well, if it ain't Charlos, what are you doing here?
It seems he came to this place looking for you.
You did?
He's very attached to you, isn't he?
Yeah, because I used to play with him every day back when I was still going to school. I can tell more or less what he's thinking just by looking at the way his flames move.
Do you have any idea why Carlos came to visit you?
Carlos.
To me, it looks like he's saying that he wants you to come back.
Just shut it already, would ya?
They say Team Star has holed itself up in these bases to plot something against the Academy. Were you aware of this?
First, I've heard of a stupid rumor like that. Man. Nothing's changed since back then. Everyone's still spouting garbage.
And what about that modified car you were motoring around in just now?
The Starmobile? We made that thing a long time ago to help us get out of a big fight. We never actually used it against anyone before you two came looking for trouble.
You never used it before? It wasn't about a big fight.
You ever heard of Operation Star?
Operation Star? Not Operation Starfall? No, this is the first time hearing of it.
Huh. Yeah, I guess you wouldn't know.
Is the car a Pokemon or just a car? I'm trying to figure that out. So I think what she was saying is that the car was powered by fire Pokemon, if I'm not mistaken. So the car is a machine, but it had fire Pokemon powering it. You know, kind of like, you know, Greeks or Romans below the baths, you know, how they had like people like torquing the fires below, or not torquing, what's the word? Stoking the fires below the Roman baths to heat them up. I think that's kind of like a similar deal as to what was happening here. Yeah, I think Pokemon can do that Power World too. Something tells me that Nintendo's been criticizing Power World for some of the wrong things. You know, like I feel like Game Freak's kind of gone after them for like the ball thing, but sounds like Power World's been doing some things first too. Because I think Power World came out before Scarlet and Violet did, didn't it? I'm pretty sure.
But for me and the rest of Team Star, it's a memory we'll always treasure.
Okay, great. So they built a car for a big fight. What are they gonna do? Run a bunch of students over in Minecraft and Pokemon? Like I don't get what the idea was. What was the plan here? They build a big car and then what? I'm confused at what their plan was.
SenkOtter, it's me. I take it that Milla's star badge is now in your possession. I see. Now that there's no boss to lead them, the rest of the Shadar squad shouldn't last long. Mela. Sorry, I got distracted for a second there again. Now, about your reward, I'll transfer some LP over to your phone, as promised. Use those new TMs to strengthen your Pokemon even further. I'll have my supply unit rep meet you shortly to deliver some bonus materials too.
I love it. I love it. I feel like I'm. Oh yeah, you mean Shin Megami Tensei and Persona have been using the similar formula for years without issues, because they make a unique enough product. Yeah, that was the thing about Power World 2. I'm not super sympathetic towards Power World by and large, actually, because from what I understand, their developer uses a lot of AI for what they do, like, and like designs and whatnot. And they keep swearing up and down that they don't. But for their first game, like the lead developer of their first game, which was like a Breath of the Wild clone, I think that was Craftopia that I'm thinking of. The lead developer bragged about how much they were using AI in Craftopia. So why would they not be using it in Power World? I don't know. Game Freak got them too. Got them. Because they got them on specifically the patent for throwing a ball releasing a creature. I'm not gonna lie, I think that patent law and copyright law, especially patent law, is complete BS. But in that situation, that's a hard case to argue against. I don't know. It was pretty blatant.
Hello, it's me again from the supply unit. Wow, what the heck? Hey, stop that! Somebody help!
Okay, what happens now? Okay.
It threw it all over me. What is this Pokemon anyway? Huh? I'm amazed you're so calm with a giant question mark of a Pokemon at your side. Before I forget, here's your reward. Your name's SenkOtter, right?
Live and in the flesh.
Since you're part of Operation Starfault...
I accidentally hit the sensor. What if I did this?
Since you're part of Operation Starfault's battle unit, can I ask you something? What do you think of Team... So stupid.
There are a bunch of them.
There are a bunch.
Interesting. You know, some say the Team Star wasn't always a bunch of delinquents. Most of them used to be victims of bullying, or they just found it hard to interact with people. But then these misfits and outsiders found each other and banded together to Team Star.
I need to... You know, like, maybe that's what I need to do. Like, I should just throw in the ring. Maybe I should be messing with it too much, but it's kind of funny. You throw like a random like sensor in here and there, and all of a sudden the dialogue becomes much more interesting. Oops.
All they wanted to do was put against the bullies they couldn't face. But, yeah, that's just I got by hacking other students' social media accounts.
What else have you been finding there? Like, this girl's committing cyber crimes. Like, I love how, okay. I love how, like, in video games and whatnot, like, people will just casually talk about hacking things. Like, in most places in the US, depending on what you're hacking and how you're doing it, it's a felony. That's a felony. This girl's just casually talking about committing felonies in Pokemon.
I also found talk about some secret mastermind behind the 5 bosses, someone who recruited them to the team in the first place. I normally don't talk this much. Now my throat kinda hurts. So, good luck with down the other bases and stuff.
I probably shouldn't mess with the censor button that much, but God, it's funny when I do it. I've been having fun with them. I'm having fun with it. The problem is I find something on the soundboard like to have fun with, and then I abuse it. And then I abuse it until it's not fun anymore. It's kind of a pattern for me. Anyway, Okay, so looking here, one thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna hydrate after all that 10 out of 10 voice acting. You know, they should hire me for The Witcher 3, for Baldur's Gate, for all those games. You know, I feel like I would have done a better job than the Dragon Age people. I could voice act for Dragon Age. I'll show them a real experience they won't forget. You know what I'm saying? I'm drinking water. There we go. I'll actually have some more. There we go. Ah, soda water, my beloved. Okay. I'm feeling alive and well. Water moment, yeah. I need to nurse my voice. Because like I said, you know, that 10 out of 10 Kino voice acting comes with a price, you know. It's a little hard on the old throat, on the old singer, the old pipes, you know. As my grandma used to say, I need to wet my whistle. You know what I'm saying? There we go. There we go. We're good to go. I'm ready. I'm ready to give y'all another artistic performance, another masterpiece. Okay, where do I go from here? What's it looking like? Map. I'm the map. I'm the map. I'm the map. I'm the map. Okay. I feel like favorite son could teach this lady in lessons, so I think that's what we're gonna do. All right. Let's have favorite son stomp some electric type Pokemon. I think that's what we do right now. Okay, Gary, nope. No soundboard for Gary. There we go. Yeah, Gary was trying to like step all over my soundboard. I'm like, nah, you're not doing that. I love you, Gary. I love Gary, but she can't step on my soundboard. I'd prefer for her not to, at least. Okay. And oh, hang on. Is that Hoppip? You feel Toad voice, which you can do perfectly for Mario, and then it's very intensive on the... Yes. Yeah, the Toad voice absolutely is. Let's shoot this guy down. Favorite son should be faster. She is just a little baby. Although it's weird, Gary's like 10 years old now. She's like middle-aged for a cat. She's also kind of got like a smoker's meow, you know? I think it was that time she spent in Chile. Let's see here. We're gonna find Pokemon Center, because favorite son is a little worse for wear right now. And you know, we gotta be good to favorite son. He does a lot for us. Oh, there we go. Thank God I can glide now. I forgot that's a thing. Okay. We're golden. I just got Psychic Terrain. Poor Gary. Yeah. She's doing fine. She's loving life. I feed her a lot, so she's good. Yeah, she eats her food, and then if the other cats leave their food, then she eats theirs too. I've learned to feed the other cats first. Because, like, she'll, like, eat half of her food and then rush over to the other bowls to eat out of the other bowls. I'm like, no, you can't do that. You know, I wonder, the person who did, like, the Toad covers back before the AI stuff was really up and running. Like, the person who did, oh, what's that one song that goes like, ba, 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 ba. Only when you bum, only in a bum. Like that song. There's somebody who did a Toad cover of that song, and I feel like that would be hard on the voice too. I can't imagine doing that. I had a friend in high school who could do the Toad voice perfectly. Let's see here. I don't know if they still can. I did not mean to hit Iron Defense, because I think if this thing's using Uproar, I'm pretty sure it's a special attack. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. It may not be advisable. It may seem like a foolish move. Call it a crazy scheme. But I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna send out Capsakid. And Capsakid's gonna take care of business for us. I'm on like the flamenco guitar they're throwing these battle themes. These battle themes slap. Like I will say whatever problems the new generation has, I am very impressed with what they've done with the battle themes. They're very good. Okay, this seems like the right move. As long as this doesn't critical hit, we're golden. As long as this doesn't critical hit, I won't scream. I can scream, but I'd prefer not to be. I feel like we're a little late in the night for me to really be getting particularly angry. I'm trying not to let myself get quite as unhinged as I got on the last Pokemon stream. You know what I'm saying? We're finally out of that desert. I feel like that desert was trouble for us. I'm not gonna lie. One sec. Deserts in video games, I do not like them. Like, if you want to immediately make me go, nah, I ain't feeling it. I ain't feeling it. Put me in a desert in a video game. The one exception is Mad Max. The Mad Max video game was pretty sick. That's also because it was Mad Max. And it was also because of the fact that, like, I was driving a car, and Mad Max is all about road rage. You know what I'm saying? Because I saw that road rage comment, Amanda. You know. Let's see. When its wings catch the wind, the bones within produce electricity. This Pokemon dives into the ocean, catching prey by electrocuting them. Interessante. I'm trying to think here. Is this the first electric flying Pokemon we've gotten since Zapdos? Because Zapdos is the only one I can think of that's electric flying. I can't think of any other Pokemon. Interesting. I'm going to have to look that up. A non-legendary Zapdos is pretty pog, though, you know? I'm down. Alright, they might even have some evolutions. Nice. Alright. Well, we're on the road to nowhere. Come on inside. Taking that ride to nowhere. We'll take that down. Okay, anyway. I don't know why. I don't know why I had like the sudden like urge to sing. To show you all my beautiful voice. To give you a little bit of the, you know? I don't know. Let's tear this person a new one. Okay, Capsakid is in no position to be tearing new ones, so I'm gonna send out Palmo. Alright. Any second now, Palmo. Thank you. Yeah, Aqua Jet's not gonna do much. Yeah, have you ever met somebody who pronounced the word aqua? Like, I feel like it's very funny, like, to say that, aqua. Like, it's almost like they're screaming in pain at the beginning of the word, like, aqua, That's right. Was that Nuzzle that did that? Oh, Spark. I was about to say, holy smokes, that was a lot of damage. That was Nuzzle. Yeah, I can't move because it's paralyzed. It's that one coming, did ya? There we go. I like how this person's like very snooty. You know, like they're trying to maintain a sense of aloofness. Aloofness is a fun word. In spite of their loss. There you go. No, that thanks is not sincere. This person's not happy about having been torn a new one. You know, I feel like I should probably not be saying that same statement so much, like while playing Pokemon, but I don't know why. It's very fun to say, you know, like it's one thing to like teach somebody a lesson, you know, but I feel like there's much more conviction in saying that you've torn them a new one. You know, I feel like it comes like an implication that it was much more violent. I mean, the problem is that it kind of implies something else. That's, you know, but, you know, be what it be. Whoa, I want this dude's jacket. Oh, hey, this guy was singing too. He tore that worm a new. You know, the worm's fine, okay? He was a little bruised. He was a little bruised when we put him in the dirt, but he was fine. He was moving, you know? He's gonna grow to be huge. That is a cool jacket, yeah. This guy looks like he's about to go to danger zone. Heading to bed, going to tear yourself and do something, probably a new... Oh no. Bob, thanks for coming by. Thanks for coming by tonight, my friend. I hope you have a great night. I hope to see you at D&D soon, actually. I'm hoping that we can get to wrangle the group together soon. Let's see here. Bam! Blow him up. He's done. Maybe that thing evolves into a car. I hope so. I hope we're meeting next week. Yeah, it might be New Year's Day, but I don't know. D&D on New Year's Day sounds kind of sick. You know, if that were to happen, that'd be my attitude, you know? Been too long. The clap sound effect in this game is nuts. Like, listen to this. Can you hear it? Like, what is that clap sound effect? It sounds wet. I don't like that. You're into it. Guardian might be closed, but you're down to crash. Yeah, absolutely. That'd be great because my roommate left. My roommate is now in a nice apartment of his own, so we can be as loud as we want to be on New Year's night. I mean, he probably would have been up late New Year's night anyway, but still, we will for sure not be disturbing him. Oh man, let's see here. Have I caught one of these psychotic Tauros yet? I feel like I have. Oh, hey, it's blonde critical. I don't like blonde critical. It's kind of scary actually. That's kind of terrifying. like what if it was like German critical? Like what if he was like what's up guys, it's critical, yeah? Like could you imagine? Could you imagine? Like German critical? The eyebrows? Yeah, literally. No, wait until you see like one of the hikers that has the brown hair. It literally just looks like critical. Like people were talking about that when this game first came out. And I was like, holy crap. Like, there's no way. There's no way. The mustache. Yeah, like, just wait until you see, like, the brown hair version of this dude. Because they have, like, different variations of the hiker. There's one with brown hair, there's one with blonde hair, I think there's one with red hair. The one with the brown hair, like, looks exactly like Charlie. It's kind of scary. Let's see here. Yeah, I raided into another streamer the other night who was fighting like a series of these people, and she had her boyfriend voicing the male characters, and like this dude was like, he was doing the best critical impression. It was so funny. Oh man. Let's see here. Can I switch? You know, I feel like this whole thing with Capsicid is not working out. I'm not NGL, I've not been super impressed with Capsicid. I mean, maybe there's something wrong with this Pokemon's nature, like maybe I have one that is like, has like a slow nature or something, but I feel like this dude is never on time. He takes like a million damage whenever he's hurt. I don't know, I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed. You know, I think it's time that Capsicid gets a little toss like the worm did, you know what I'm saying? Anyway. Gonna hit a play rough. There we go. He's done. He's done. Oh, there we go. Almo evolved at least. Or, well, not evolved. He leveled up.
What? You beat me? My confidence is cratering.
Yeah, that's not good, critical.
What? You beat me? My confidence is cratering.
And then he would have like thrown in like several expletives after that, you know.
My confidence is cratering like
you know, like that'd be like critical, yeah. Like it's crazy to me. It's crazy to me that he, with as crass as that guy can be, which don't get me wrong, I respect it. It's crazy to me that he's managed to maintain as many sponsors and whatnot as he has. I respect the grind. I respect that the dude's like been able to stay himself for the most part. I think we talked about critical last Pokemon stream for some reason. Like, he always comes up. At least on the Pokemon streams he does. Was it the last Pokemon stream? I think it was. Okay. Damaged. Okay. Let's catch a Dunsparce. So, you want to know something funny about Dunsparce? Dunsparce was originally produced as a joke Pokemon. Dunsparce is based off of a creature called the Tsuchinoko in Japanese literature. Or, well, Japanese folklore. And the idea behind the Tsuchinoko is that it's a snake. It's a fat snake that's extremely poisonous, and it also comes into your house and steals your alcohol. Real stuff. So, like, imagine it's like, oh, this thing's slow. It is very fat and very, like, what's the word I would use? Conspicuous. It's not sneaky, but, like, it is kind of dangerous, and by the way, it steals all your alcohol. I'll show you a picture of a Tsuchinoko. Because, like, the minute you see it, it's like, oh, okay, yeah, that's absolutely where they got this guy from. Let me see here. The Tsuchinoko is, like, one of my favorite legends, too. Like, one of my favorite cryptids, because it's just so stupid. Because, like, there are old guys in Japan who chase after these things, like people do for Bigfoot here in the US. It's great. It creates mazes in dark locations. When spotted, it flees into the ground by digging with its tail. Okay. Let's put him into the summary screen so you can get a good view of him. So that's Dunsparce. Let me pull up a picture of a Tsuchinoko. Tsuchinoko. Yeah, here we go. So this is... Let me find a good one. Yeah, this is a good one. Is it high? Why are all these images of Tsuchinoko? Well, I guess it's kind of the thing because it's like what's the word I would use? It's like you know, it's kind of like Bigfoot pictures. How Bigfoot pictures are always like 2 pixels, you know. Where's a good picture of a Tsuchinoko? I want like a good Tsuchinoko picture. Tsuchinoko. There we go. Here's a good one. Open image in new tab. Why is it so crusty? You know what? I don't care. I don't care. I found a Tsuchinoko picture. So, Dunsparce on the left here is based off of the Japanese Tsuchinoko. And like there are literally old dudes in Japan who like have clubs, like kind of like Bigfoot hunting clubs, like people have here in the US, where like they just search for this like fat snake that steals alcohol. And like it's always a thing where like in local Japanese news, it's a common thing where like they'll be like, oh, an old man claims to have found the Tsuchinoko, but he only got like a 2-pixel image of it and it got away. And like it's a thing. Like yeah yeah it's like Bigfoot hunting. Yeah. Here's another good like Photoshop one, and that's the thing is like people always like make fake images of Tsuchinokos and they claim that they're real. And I love the idea too that it's like, oh yeah, not only is it a fat snake that's really rare, but it also steals your alcohol for some reason. It cracks me up so much. I love it. Like the whole concept behind the Tsuchinoko is hilarious to me. You know, like I love how like the US we have Bigfoot, you know, we have Bigfoot, and Mexico has the chupacabra, you know, and there's the jackalope. You feel like you saw something like that on Reels weeks ago? Yeah, it would not surprise me at all. The Tsuchinoko is like a big thing. Yeah. It's a huge joke in anime too. If you ever watch like comedy anime, like most comedy anime always have like a Tsuchinoko episode, because like it's to the point like where it's become a joke amongst young people in Japan. It's like, oh yeah, that crazy old man's looking for the Tsuchinoko again. Like it's a joke among young people, but like old people take it really seriously. Could you imagine like being like a person who's like, oh yeah, my alcohol is missing again. It has to be that damn Tsuchinoko. You know what I'm saying? Like, could you imagine being like that person? And there are people like that in the US too. There are like plenty of superstitious people in the US. It's not just a Japan thing. I just love the idea of like, you gotta get into Reels. Yeah, I probably should. Yeah, I've got a coworker, one that Amanda knows as well, who is looking at Reels all the time these days, even though he claims to never be on social media. Yeah, this guy cracks me up because he's like, oh yeah, I deleted my Facebook account, and then he gets into a fight with somebody online on Facebook. Like he'll be like, oh, I deleted my Facebook account. It's not healthy. I'm never going back on there. And then like a week later, he'll be like, anyway, I got into a fight with somebody on Facebook last night. And it's like, dude, what are you doing? What are you doing? But anyway. Oh man, yeah. If this thing has levitate, I will scream. Okay, cool. It does not have levitate. All right, I was gonna freak. I think it has prankster if I remember right. Yeah, you send him real something. Yeah, Amanda knows exactly what I'm talking about. Okay. All right, lower speed. I'm the only one without reels. Yeah. I've been living under a rock for like the past like million years. Okay, you know, I've been living under a rock since the Cretaceous period. I crawled out. I crawled out and started Twitch streaming, which I think is like actually kind of digging myself deeper under a rock, actually. Let's see here. Don't do it. I feel like this whole fight has been his Pokemon avoiding attack. I'm making you download them to send you to. I appreciate it nonetheless, so I appreciate the effort. You know, don't think that your efforts go unnoticed. I appreciate it, Amanda. You called me a meanie head, damn. There's very few things in life that hurt that much. He's been having a really tough time at work lately. I don't feel like it did. There's nothing like letting yourself act childish when you're feeling overwhelmed. Ah, okay, I'll give him that. I'll give him that, Betty. You know what? Based. No. I don't think meanie head was the thing to call me, but, you know. Secretly based. There's some Pokemon NPCs that are based. Many of them are just kind of like there. Psyduck's Cloud 9. I don't care about Psyduck's Cloud 9. I'm running. I'm running. I'm running. Okay. Anyway. You know, I don't appreciate that I say, hey, I'm running from the Psyduck. And then I turn around and there's another Psyduck. I don't like that. What is this water? What is this water? I need to point this out. That's not how rivers work. I feel like I'm looking at a Roblox river. You know what I'm saying? This doesn't look right. I don't like it. Alright, anyway. Anyway. You know, I just had to get that out of my system. Point out the robe. Oh, holy frame rate. Holy frame rate. Oh, my Switch is dying. Oh my lord. Okay, that's a Roblox river. Exact. Holy pop-in. Oh my lord. Alright. We're gonna heal up my Pokemon. We're gonna heal up my Pokemon. And let's see. I think I'm gonna save. I'm gonna actually power down my Switch tonight. Instead of leaving my Switch in sleep mode for 3 days or 4 days. No. When was the last Pokemon stream? Monday, I think. Yeah, so it was like 3 or 4 days. Good lord. All right, we're saving. Now saving. It's saved. Cool. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I think it's time we start winding down. As much as I hate to do it. How could I? How could I? I know. I know. No, as much as I'd love to, it's a work night. And now, am I doing anything useful at work? No, but I still have to be up early. So anyway, I'm doing some useful things. I'm doing a limited number of useful things. So we're gonna go ahead and pop that closed. And I am turning off my Switch for real this time. And we're gonna look for somebody to raid. We're gonna look for somebody to raid. My hope is that we can find a friend of ours who's raiding tonight. You know what I'm saying? Who do we got? Who do we got? I want... Me want. Let's see. I don't know who that person is. You're on child duty tomorrow. Otherwise, you come visit. No worries. There will be plenty of opportunities, my friend. Let's take a look here. Creator dashboard. Good lord. Some of these DJ streamers, I'm like, holy smokes. I mean, I'm sure they're good at what they do, but it's like, oh my lord. You know? Anyway, let's go ahead and raid out. Who do we have online? I want to check who I'm following first. I want to check friends of the stream first. Soma streaming, Omni/He's streaming. I'm trying to think of a good vibe. Soybe. Looking here. Who's playing Pokemon right now? Who is... Let's see. I'm looking for somebody chill. Yes, good night, Mario Mayhem. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thank you all for hanging out with us. I always appreciate it. Yeah, even if it's just for a few minutes, even if you're lurking, I always appreciate it. And, you know, if you enjoyed this stream, I hope that y'all come back, because I always appreciate it. I know some of you definitely will, and I appreciate that too. You know what? Let's go ahead and we're gonna raid into... Let's raid into Omni/. Let's see here. I'm spoiled for choice. I'm spoiled for choice. I think the vibe tonight... Let's raid somebody else who's playing Pokemon. I'm like, sorry, I'm so indecisive when I'm raiding. Y'all are probably like, what is he doing? Interactive. There we go. This person looks chill. All right, we're gonna raid somebody new tonight. I hope that you all are good to yourselves tonight. I hope you have an awesome night. I hope you have an amazing night. We're gonna see you all on tomorrow, probably. Tomorrow I'm going to be playing Slime Rancher. So I hope that you enjoy your nights. I hope you're good to yourselves. And yes, I'm looking forward to seeing you. We're gonna rate it to Noviek underscore, and I think that they're gonna be pretty chill. They seem pretty cool. So I wish you all the best. Be good to yourselves. Brave faces, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow night at probably 8 p.m. ish PST. See you around.